Arknights.
Oh, are we live?
Glad to see you again, Doctor.
Yeah, okay, the event is live. It said that it was gonna be on maintenance, and I just remembered it that right as I clicked, I was like, oh crap, are we gonna... Is this gonna work? But yes, yes, ready for action, let's go. Nice, hello everyone, welcome back to Arknights. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's see, we clearly have a lot to get through before we can actually begin the event. So, what is this, first of all? Oh, voice lines? Voice something? What? Oh, Russian. Okay. Then for Journey. Oh, Didiavic. Yeah, German. Cool. Okay. Same with Rosa, I'm assuming. Or Rosa, yeah, Russian. Nice, nice, nice. What is... Oh, yeah. They were gonna add the paradox thingy. I won't do that right now. But it's cool that we have it. And what did Modro get? Oh, wait. Juggernaut module, really? Really? 650% less damage from enemies blocked with this. That is crazy. 11-7, that makes sense. Whoa. That is wild. Journey Pug, heck yeah. We have 100,000 random to go through. Yes! We won't get through it all this time. Actually, starting up. I'm surprised that it didn't show up the screen here. Also, yeah, it is on full screen, because for me, it's not full screen, it's a window. Actually, if I do this... Oh, it just... Oh, it resizes itself. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. What is this? Just a random. Cool. Understandable. They didn't give us kernel, what do you call it? They didn't give us a kernel banner or kernel certificates. I remember last time they gave us and we were like, okay, okay. Is Turner still... Oh, Turner doesn't have a... Yeah, well, Arts in general doesn't have module, right? Arts Defenders. Yeah. Will be cool if... Yeah, will be cool if they got it. Like, I feel like there's a lot of other... subcategories that definitely could use modules. The Crushers have modules now? I think they do, right? Because of Holder? Or do they not have it yet? Yeah, I remember seeing that. I didn't read it, but yeah, I did see it. So yeah, we have the new module, we have Tenpool. We'll be using that. Then... Oh, this... Oh yeah, the Meteor skin is really cool. And then what is this? What do I... Oh, strategy. Okay. Ooh. Go. Oh, high risk, high reward. You know what? Let's do it for the thing. Okay. Yep. Understandable. I take that risk. Fair enough. Yeah, if I was smart, I probably would have taken this one, the 400 or 600. Oh yeah, for the vine, there we go, yeah. I was thinking of saying for the vine, but I was like, does that make sense? Are people gonna understand that at this point in time? I mean, I don't gotta do this yet. We have a lot to get through. And... yeah, there she is. Speaking of... What a week, eh, Tintin? That is crazy. That 5th anniversary, right? The stream on the CN. What a crazy development, huh? A lot of crazy announcements. I guess we can discuss them if you guys want, or whatever you prefer. Yeah, we have some new red certificates units, which is cool. We got Diamante, we got Capper. That's cool. No rebound, so we don't have this. Oh yeah, the skins. Yeah, this Texas skin and the winter skin that I remember you guys showed me back in the... At one point where there was maintenance. But yeah, this is a cool one. You tap. Yeah, that's really cool. Will be cool to learn more about Moinar. If you want today's people to understand, you should say, do it for the Skibber Wrestler in Ohio. You know, yeah, maybe I should have said that. I can say it once. Oh, is this a new skin? Because I was checking, I was like, because I really wish I could get Bagpipe at one point. It's not an urgent thing or anything. For some reason it's kind of lagging when I'm clicking on the skins. But yeah, I saw that Bagpipe only has, or had one skin. Unless I didn't see that one. But yeah, anyway, before we delay... Oh, really? Drop the specialist tag, alright. Hi, Orchid. Orchid, yes.
Are you the doctor? I look
Normal looking Bagpipe clothes. Yeah,
I'm
she got cool grip.
Here to join you
Granted enough, Red Max, both Capper and Release. Time to make new Archer class working. Nice! Yeah, Capper is the one that also has the necrosis effect, right?
I'm Lava, a caster.
That's cool.
Here to join you
Orchid best
because I'm
specialist.
bored and want something to do. But I heard my...
There you go. No 8-hour maintenance. Yeah, they didn't do that either. There was an update right as I logged in. But yeah. Anyway, I was thinking about asking, but I think we should do the free roll first, right? We should do the one-time roll, then and let's see where we go from there. Oh, that's cool that she's playing the... What kind of instrument is that actually? Is it just a really fancy cello? Huh. Free food tastes best. Alright. Start with one free headhunting roll. Lucky skip. Ah, 4-star. Okay. Good start. Interesting starter. Alright, now for the real one. Get it 10 times. Okay, I'm gonna be, yeah, counting. Well, it's good that we have the counter right here. Just to keep track of it. Yes, let's do this. Alright. Oh. Actually, I should have just done... Okay! Starting strong. Okay, 1 6-star. Virtuosa had to teach her. Hey, Susuro, what's up? Let's see what we got.
I recognize you, and
Oh!
you recognize me. We don't need all those boring introductions. But you still don't know me, and I still don't know you.
We are off to
Drylanders use simple enough means to get to know each other.
we are off to quite the start. Okay.
Excuse me, is this
Okay.
the office of the doctor? I've been looking for the place quite a while, and it'd be really appreciated if...
Yeah,
What?
that's me.
You're the doctor?
I mean, you are sponsored by Brooklyn and everything at the start, but this is too much.
Operator Vigna, reporting...
Yeah. They're making making it a little too obvious, you know.
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator...
No, it's
Looking forward to
good old
meeting
RNG, you know, 50-50. Okay, who we got? 5-star. Yeah,
At
Battling.
the behest of Empress Hildegard of Lytanien, and I
Ooh.
hope to maintain friendly relations with you. I can act as your messenger and perform music for you as well.
Dang. 2 for the price of 1, that's cool. Right, more 4-star. Did we have any other 5-star? Did I just skip? I don't know. I don't like skipping the tempo because it doesn't actually show the dialogue if you get a 6-star. So yeah.
Reporting in. Are you the doctor?
2% chance, bro. I play Kenshin, yeah. This ain't my first rodeo.
I'm Lava, a caster.
That I will say.
Join you simply because I'm bored and want something to do.
Wow, I was.
But I
That's
heard my
probably
sworn
what
nemesis
the least, what I was least expecting.
I need a job. And being
Yo!
a pharmaceutical
And your
company,
4-star,
surely
yeah.
Rhodes Island won't turn down an experienced plant hunter. And the plant hunter in question is none other than... You are?
What?
I just need to sign here, that's it.
Yeah.
No fibs.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. You can do with it.
This is internet
What?
business.
Okay, should we?
From now on, I'll be
I
in
don't know
charge
if
of
this. That was the last 5-star. I'm just gonna skip. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was the last one anyway. I can count. Yes. Okay, so those are the first 11 pulls. Will literally need to make back-to-back your previous Genshin pulls with compilation of Virtuosa pulls. Yeah, there has to be, there's definitely a juxtaposition to be made between this and the Genshin pulse for sure. All right, so I was thinking probably for the start of the stream I want to do 50 pulls, and then for the end another 50 pulls, and well, depending on if we want to play through the story, because if we want to play through the story, I guess it will be 2 streams, or if we don't want to read through the story, it will be 2 streams. And then, yeah, it will be 3 or more streams if we do read through the story, because I have heard that it's really long. Like, it's longer than Lone Trail. So, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through that this time. But, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, should we continue with temples? Probably, right? Because, I mean, we have a lot to get through, right? It's just, man, I've had this permit for so long, it feels weird to use them, but I think it's a good idea, right? Let's use another one. Let's use one to get started. Let's see. Well, culture people, we love reading books. Yeah, we definitely do. All right, let's see. Okay, yep, after all that, that's understandable. What do we get? Oh, okay, Utage. Yeah. Okay. No new, but you know, a lot of people. That's cool. Well read, as the Victorians will say. Yeah. That is the name of the game for sure. Alright, should we do another 10 pulls? Or should we do a couple one times? You know, just to keep it interesting. I mean, I guess either way it will be interesting. But I don't know. I guess the advantage is with 1 pulse we can skip. With 10 pulls I don't like skipping, because again it skips the dialogue. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Because we do have a lot of a random, but again, having saved up for so long, it feels weird to use it at this point. I just started doing on this one instead. What did you read on your summer assignment this year? I read 6 volumes of War and Peace. What about you? I've finished reading all the Lithanian arcs. Yeah, you know, light reading, light work, for sure. Let's do 1 times, I guess. Let's do... Okay, we have 21. Let's make it to at least 30. Let's see. Skip.
My name is Plume.
Hello, Plume.
Of the Pontifica Cohors Lateran. I will be your sword and your wings.
Okay. And skip. Nice, get it. Do this. Okay.
This is intern hibiscus.
Now it's the buffering time, right?
Managing yours and every operator's health at Rhodes Island.
I stop swallowing and starts just hoarding around them like a dragon. That is the end game, yeah. That's when I stop playing the game. Like when I stop like streaming the game, I will just keep the Orandom for myself. I would for sure. Physical seed off rating next temple. I don't know why I read Moiner.
Nice to meet you. Oh,
I'll take as many 4 stars as you get. Yeah. Banner just runs out of 4 stars. Let's see now. Okay.
Lancer Fang, captain of Reserve Op Team A1. My team and I will do our best to serve Rhodes.
I was not expecting that. That was crazy. I was hoping for some
I am Ansel,
limited off rates.
I'll be assisting with surgery.
But you know, I didn't want to spoil it. So yeah, 4 more 1 times.
hello, I'm Hayes.
What's up,
I like
Hayes?
relaxing work environments. And an employer who knows better than to bother me with too many questions.
You guys, when you open the game, you know how there's the Arknights? I got jump scared by Hayes one time because she doesn't just say Arknights. She says, where is it?
Arknights. Arknights.
It's like, what? What did you say? You are obliged to build a Abyssal Tip. Wait, that will be really cool. Is Spectre in this one? Maybe I should spark Spectre instead. Or Spectre, what's her face? I always forget her name. Yeah, Scatty instead. That's the biggest, that will be the biggest plot twist. I mean, in 6 months, W Alter will be, what do you call it?
Frostleaf, former mercenary.
Or the normal W will
I'm
be
your operator.
just 200 for the
Assign
spark.
my-
And W Alter will be Like if you get W alter, you get another one. Okay, or 4-star, or not another one, but you get a guaranteed one at 300. So yeah, we need to send her to Higashi events. You're gonna be part of the expedition crew. Yeah. Okay, final singles. For now. Ooh, okay, 5-star. What do we got?
Nice meeting you, Doctor.
What's
I'm
up?
Winfred, new operator at engineering.
I already had you.
Said saw
That's fine.
ability in me. Real thankful for that.
Yep, no problem. Okay, second 10 times. Okay, yeah, I guess I will use the remaining 2 for now. Speaking of Higashi, is there a new Higashi event? Or do you mean because of the crossover? Because yeah, that's exciting. I mean, all the crossovers that they announced, they are popping off. I don't know what happened to Arknights, the Hyperglyph or Yostar, whoever it is. But they popped off with that last live stream. I don't know what happened. They were cooking for sure. Alright, let's see what we get now. Ooh. Oh, another 4 stars. Alright. Definitely buffering time. Okay, so we had 3 4 stars. Okay, that's cool. So final one for now, until the end of the stream. Let's see what we get. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rip off the bandit. Okay, 5-star. How many? Just 1. What we got? Okay, another one of what's his name? Bassline. Yeah, Bassline. Let me look up the voice line. Because then I get used to calling them some way, and turns out it's pronounced different way. On board?
Doctor, I am here at the behest of Empress Hildegard of Lytanien, and I
you
hope
don't
to
say your name
maintain
here.
friendly relations with you. I can act as your messenger and perform music for you as well.
Why didn't you introduce yourself? What? Okay. I guess bass is the fish, right? And bass is the instrument. So yeah, it has to be bassline, right? The bassline will be the funnier pronunciation based on that then. There we go. Pot 10 baseline hype. Yeah. There you go. And that's everything for the repeats. Okay, cool. Was that everything? 21. Okay. That's cool. Okay, we're on 50. Let us move on to the event, and then we'll be back after this. We'll be back after these messages. Anyway. There is a cutscene, so ready for that. Very noticeable Lithanian accent. You haven't seen the last of RNG Banner? Yeah. That was just a show. A good profit? What? For free in summer event, and now we get baseline and Caperon. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's see what this event is all about. It is Twin Spires. Really? Well, okay, that was weird. I think it skipped at the start, but that's fine. Ooh. Peek. Peeking. Who's speaking? Oh, Viviana. Huh. Oh dang, are those like properly animated? Whoa. Huh. Wait, what? Huh. What? I know nothing about Virtuosa. I probably should have. I mean, she was in a couple of previous stories, right? But... Huh. Whoa. Oh, hello. Goodbye. What? Whoa. They're just using all the effects they got. Oh, cool. Forgot the name of that painting, but yeah. Love whenever there's a reference to it. Yeah. Is that even holds? No. Oh. Cool. Huh. What is she cooking? Ooh. This is trippy. Oh. Actually using the mechanics of the stages. What? Okay. That was cool. Ooh. Witch King. What? Okay. I don't know what any of that was, but well, except the Witch King at the end. I was like, I understood that. that I get. What? Huh. I guess we should read at least the first part, right? Of the story, the introduction. Just to at least get an idea of where this is going, and then we'll see from that if we should or not continue reading on a following stream. For now, we'll do the stages. Oh yeah, what? Lord of Lithanian Rings 3, Return of the King. What? And yeah, we have Executor Altar. So I wonder if this is gonna be related to his event. So do we have to read through his event first? Would that be better, or or can we just jump into this event right away? That's what I'm curious about. Because this is not... Oh yeah, Evan Holt is back there. Because this is not related to... Or this is not in the same nation as the Executor event, right? This is the Twin Spires, so... I don't know. I guess let's just jump into it for now. It's not connected? Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, let's just begin and see where it goes. I feel like... I don't know. We'll see. Prelude's surprise return. The poet returns from a long journey, only to find the homeland changed. Okay. So you don't think we need that much prior knowledge to jump into this? Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say that, yeah, during the cutscene, right? I didn't want to interrupt. I know that this event is gonna be very music related, not only in the story, but in the mechanics even, and I think... Excuse me. I saw that the mechanics are gonna be very connected to music, which is really cool. Let's see. I don't know why the text is all the way over here. Rain and wind come hand in hand with evening in Christ's Stormland. After generations of keepers, House Spire's decrepit stairwells will always hide moss somewhere in the cracks, no matter how the casters work to keep them clean. He thinks of... Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know the pronunciation of a lot of these words, so I'm probably... That's what's gonna make this story harder to read, if anything. Let's see, can I look up the pronunciation of this? Is it a word that can be like looked up, like pronunciation? Is that something? Because with Siragusa that really worked. Zwilling, maybe? Hans, bring the flame vocabulary. It always rains in Siracusa, it always storms in Stormland. Zwillingstürme, I'm gonna say. Zwillingstürme. He thinks of Zwillingstürme, of the time when the Black Spire reminiscent of twisted horns have yet to be superseded by the newly erected twin spires, when the majestic city was called by a different name. Of the dazzling auburn alleys in autumn, the kind he'd crossed through in his youth, still sans wand or dagger. Nestled in his hands were but a few bound poetry collections and precious hopes of freedom. Not so anymore. Though the storm briefly abates, the spire's peak is still ruinously cold. Moonlight stabs through the drapery like rain, like a nail driven through each and every hope as it springs up. We call it Stormland, so the Stormland people always remember that in this land it storms, yeah, they don't forget. What a shame, he laments. Never again will he see the marigold in bloom. Northern border of Bethanian in Fels, the capital of Grey Stormland, on 1100. Ooh, okay. Are we flashing back to this, or is it unrelated? It's hard to tell, right? Because the CG, I'm like, but no, it's a different place, right? Marvelous, truly marvelous. A performance of such fluency, as if the moonlight were caressing my cheeks. Herr Eric, what are your thoughts? Martha, why do you treat me so? Why speak of her? It is not as if your ex-fiancé were here, Herr Eric. The callousness in your features stings my heart deep. Yet your beauty takes my breath away all the same, such that I cannot forget. I strongly suggest you move your hands away from my waist. People are watching. What? Apologies, did the piece end already? I hadn't even realized. I didn't know why, but now it was just as if I'd been transported back to last autumn, to the day my Martha left me. The sorrow crossed my chest. Ayo. Yeah, so that's what we saw. That I'm assuming it's Virtuosa playing, and she has the illusion arts. Yeah, I know. As I always say, take more walks. Concerts like this may well be rare in Stormland, but okay, I really need to figure out how to pronounce this. Zwillingstürme is a different story. Sadly, I may not make it to the Kaisernes Fist this year. As I recall, Maynard, you have a distant uncle with a seat at Kurfürstenhof. But it could be you've heard something. I know that Kurfürst No, nothing reliable at least. But the Kurfürst has hardly left his spire once these past months. Even the doctor rarely attends him anymore, while visits from casters serving other houses have only grown more frequent. It would seem almost none of us will be venturing outside of Stormland these days. As Kaiserines Fest may come every year, but an audience with a new Lencher? Who will dare miss that? I wouldn't dream of it. No offense, but I'd prefer to spend my dreams with my lovely Martha instead. Thank goodness we have Frau Arturia Giallo. Only her cello can grant me a brief reprieve from the pressures of the day. A welcome breath of fresh air. Quite right. A pity that today will be her final concert here. Then let me drunk on it for a little more. Just a while. After all, the storm is high again. The storm is nigh. Okay, that was something. Okay, there's the storm. Germans be like, why say a whole sentence when you can put it all in one word? Yeah, but I mean, practicality. Oh, hello? Spirecaster. What are you standing around for? Did the steward not explain your duties? You are to return to the cellar immediately once dinner is served. Don't disturb the Kurfürst while he's resting. The stern chastisement falls on deaf ears. The servant walks off in a stupor, down the steps and through the door. Like a shell stripped of her soul, she ambles towards the cracking thunder outside. Oh. Hold it. Is that... Blood on your hands? Is a curve first. Guards, quick! Ooh. Curve first gone? Assassinating? Or just gone? Hello? When will this weather make up its mind? If this keeps up, my fire will be damp again, and I just put it away. Gross, sorry, is that your name? I guess so. Hank, could you start the fire already? How long could it possibly take when the back garden is right there? Did you forget your wand again? What? May I have an extra handle, sir? Of course, Frau Drusty. Would you be waiting here for someone again, like yesterday? Yeah, oh, I was gonna say, was that Viviana? Yeah. The wind's especially strong tonight. You might want to go upstairs. It'll be warmer in there. It's fine. I haven't been back in so long, but my body's still accustomed to weather here. I just forgot you're from Stormland yourself. I saw an article about you in the paper a few years back, and I must say, it caught me off guard. And here I thought I would recognize every young'uns raised in these parts. It's not surprising you don't remember me. I'm just an ordinary person. I always have been. Always have been. Careful now, what is the kills? I even thought the article might have been poppycock until you struggled through the door of my shop. What does that mean? You have the poise and grace of a blue blood from up in the spires. I appreciate what you've done for me over the last 2 years. Last 2 days. What? Herr Muller. Especially... Don't you worry now. I won't tell a soul you're here. I know the media's been hounding you even after your retirement. Look on the bright side. You're in Lithuanian again. They only ever headline novels and the big affairs. I suppose. But look at me, keeping you to myself again. Here's your candle. What else will you be needing? Might you have any more books you could lend me? You got through that novel already? I'll check the cupboard. Anything you'd like to read next? I've got 2 illustrated guides, a historical fiction, and 5 or so poetry anthologies. I'm thinking you prefer the poems? Kurfürst Werner runs this folk poetry society, and all the poets like to turn up as special guests, or so I hear. Main character is bartender, yay. No, I'll have the historical fiction, please. After returning, I don't think I could stand any more poetry for a while. Rightio, take this one then. And don't worry about returning it anytime soon. I'll leave you be now. So is that what the shop mechanic is gonna be? You know how all the big events have like a shop or some type of, extra minigame? I don't know. Wonder if every barkeep in Lithuania has a baseline. Hank, you little lost bub. I think you're lacing about somewhere. Oh, okay. Taglit Embers. It's an interesting tale, though it doesn't bear much resemblance to actual history. Ah, I didn't notice there were other customers. Guten Abend. It certainly is a good evening. May I ask your name? Cora Lowenstein. So I take it you read this novel, Frau Lowenstein? Oh. Regretfully, I've only been to the opera adapted from it. By the time it was published, I'd lost my ability to enjoy literature. Ah, your eyes. I apologize. That was tactless of me. Oh, you get used to it after 20 or so years. Besides, it saves money on candles and firewood on nights like this. Do you mind if I sit a little nearer? I mean, you still need heat, right? By all means. What warm candle flame. Did it start raining out there? Your clothes are damp. I forgot to take my umbrella, what with the rush I was in. Pardon me if I'm mistaken, but did you come here to meet me? All these years, and business here is still sluggish. Or no, I suppose. Everything in Stormland is the same as ever. We're far from the capital, catastrophes keep coming, and the weather here lives up to its name. Outside of special occasions, we hardly ever see many out-of-towners. I still remember the view from this spot by the window. You can see the nomadic plate with the curve for a parlor spire, can't you? We could have picked somewhere more out of the way for you. Another NPC, another addition to wishlist, yeah. They really pop up with the NPC designs for no reason. So it was him who sent you. Hold my hand tight. Listen closely. I hear people, many of them hiding outside in the gales. You can control the candle flame by your hand, right, Viviana? I can. Then on my mark, please. Let's extinguish. Ooh. The instant the candlelight dims, the grocer's windows shatter into pieces. The rainstorm outside pours in alongside the assorted art's energy, covering a full spectrum of effects. Viviana grips Cora's hand, struck with the sense that she's sitting on a skiff in the heart of a raging sea. Wave after wave of arts crash down on them, all but blowing the humble storefront to smithereens, yet precisely parting to leave the two of them unscathed. Footsteps clack within the shop. They can tell where we are. They have to approach to feel us out. Can you sense their position? Crystal clear. Let me handle this. Okay. Candle flame leaps anew from Viviana's palm. The shadows come to life, reaching their limbs through the ruins and spreading across the rubble to pin the looming casters in place. Nice. 7, 8, 9. We're safe for now. You saved my life. You handled the brunt of it. All I did was tune their arts a little. Now, let's get away from here before more assassins come calling. Okay. See, knowing that... what do you call it? That Virtuosa has the illusion arts, I'm like, I don't trust anything at this point. Who were they? People here to meet you, like me. Will Herr Muller and Hank be in danger? Our old gentleman's in the back garden. He avoided this attack. My colleague will get him to safety shortly. As for her assistant, he's the one who called them. He should have known that dealing in shady business like this would earn her more than a handful of original ingots. I honestly don't see how I'm in any sort of worthwhile target. How I am a worthwhile target, yeah. I'll explain in a moment. For the time being, Viviana, will you let me take a proper look at you? You mean... The woman's beautiful face may be unfamiliar to her, but her voice and expression are anything but. Viviana finds herself unable to decline. Cora lifts her hands and feels about for Viviana's cheeks, her fingers tracing a few soft strokes once they alight. Her movements are infinitely tender, the sort one will use for handling the most precious instrument. And as if in response, tears well up in her lusterless eyes. You resemble your mother so much. If only Werner could see you now. I wonder how joyous he would have been. So close too. He spent so long struggling in his sickbed just to see you one last time. Werner, my father? Did he... I'm so sorry, Viviana. Not long ago, your father, Stormland Corfus Werner, passed away in his spire. Yeah, there we go. This is what it meant to hang out in Lothania. Guess so. Got an interesting love language, am I right?
And that's how it transpired, Mainher. We were all in our places keeping watch. Nobody expected the assassin to infiltrate the Kurfürst's room. The assassin? You mean to say the Kurfürst personal attendant? Yeah, Mainher. She had been employed in the Spire for more than half her life. The Kurfürst treated her implicitly, as did we all. Yet without a doubt, she was the last to see him alive. Did anyone else enter the room after the incident? Only the personal bodyguard and the doctor. Did anyone at all step outside? 9. Not one of us set foot outside the parlor spire this evening. We still haven't identified who among us is to blame. So we've locked all the servants in the basement cells for now. Shall I show you the way? No need. I've already met with them.
I've already met with them, you know? Going back home, get ambushed, learn the family's dead. Yep, the Arknights moment. Very sus, yeah. Did you question the assassin? Oh, I see what you mean, sus, yeah. Having been under the effects of psychological arts, she has no recollection of her whereabouts. We shall try torturing her. Otherwise, it's near impossible to determine if she's lying. Well then, are you lying? Me? 9, Meneher. How could I? I've been loyal to the Hochberg family for over a decade. Everything I have I owe to Kurfürst Werner. Then, will you swear that upon the Goldeness Gazettes? Yes. Goldeness Gazettes. The Golden Movement. How would I dare deceive a gets Watcher? I guess a Watcher. Ooh. Okay. From the silhouette, I could tell that was a cool design, but I was not expecting the helmet. Looks really cool. You left the spire after what happened in there. You have the smell of rainwater on you. The hem of your clothes has brushed against the moss in the cracks of the steps outside. 10 years is nothing. You don't yet know House Hochberg's spire well enough, just as you didn't know Kurfürst Werner well enough. The Kurfürst, he summoned you here. The Kurfürst picked you up in your disloyalty. He began stirring into action once he fell ill. I only regret that Frau Lowenstein and I were ultimately one step behind. Ah. So what is Lowenstein's deal? Send notice to the concertmaster that the Get Watcher found that... Ugh! It is futile to resist the melody's feathers. Much like your wisdom, your arts are ugly and brittle. Where did you send that thing? God, what? I'm assuming that's like a swear or something. The most comfy palace attire in Midlands. Yeah, good point. Answer me, remnant. Oh, of the Witch King? Zwillingstürme. Is your concertmaster the one who used psychological arts to influence the attendant? Are they also in Zwillingstürme? The concertmaster. No, my head! My head! The golden melody now resounds in the deepest parts of your soul. Any intent to disobey, and your mind will collapse beneath its weight. Guess it's Watcher. With such absolute power, why must you serve a thrall to the twin puppets? It is not my melody that restrains you, nor the decree of the Kaiserinnen. What you are failing to resist is to the will of Lethanian herself. The will of Lethanian? Since when did the present-day Lethanian have even a fraction of the will she should? The Genesis horn, the might of the great Herkomshorn, will come to enshroud the land anew. Calling him ugly is a low blow, yeah. Gah! Did he explode? Like what? The feeble sound that death plays. A caster that can see such cries over such a long distance is no ordinary remnant. The concertmaster. Okay. I'm already into it. We might be reading this after all. Let's see. Fra, the ride for Zwillingstürme is here. Are we leaving right now?
Yes, let's go. The friend who invited me here has just taken the curtain call. I played every piece I needed to. There's no reason to linger here any longer.
Ooh. So what is her deal? Man, I'm sure it will take us time to figure that out, so maybe I shouldn't ask that just yet. Somehow, without realizing, I've been staying here all this time. Martha. My dear Martha. Oh, it's like I'm dreaming. How long would I have to wait to hear such a remarkable performance again? A lingering echo? Yeah.
I've told you people, you are not to disturb me whenever I'm attending a con... What? Wait, what did you say? I'll be back post haste. Get my ride ready. I want to see a few friends. And one more thing. I want the wood carving. I bought in Cray... I want the wood carving I bought in Cray's Lapucarn, as well as the Victorian porcelain I keep in the study. Bring them both.
Huh?
Why such haste? Was the Carfirst not alive and well this morning? The days to come will be arduous once more. Oh, Arturia. Only your music and your beauty can deliver me from this nightmare. The sheer effort I went to just to arrive at her interim abode, only to find she'd already...
Oh, hello, Federico. I forgot what voice I gave him.
Let's continue. Continue? Who are you? And what's that you're holding? A wand or a... You mentioned an intent to visit Arturia. I assumed you have some relation to her. I am currently searching for her. Therefore, I require any and all pertinent leads. You're looking for Grog Yellow too? Are you some fanatic follower of hers? Follower? That is a highly inaccurate description. Per the tenets of the law and the special assignment by the Curia, I must apprehend the fugitive and repatriate her to Laterano. Fugitive? Grog Yellow is a guest of the Curfirst, and no matter the rumors from outside. No, I find you far more suspicious.
I mean, I'm sure he will have some kind of idea, right?
Eric, are you still well? They put the alley under lockdown out there. Gendarmerie all over. I hear even a Gets Watcher went over to Curfirst's Parlor Spire. Donkey, I'm well enough. I was just about to visit a few Graffin to see what word I could pick up the grapevine. How uncanny can one night get? Damn, my indolent chauffeur, where is he?
Chauffeur? I don't know why I said chauffeur.
This one small stroke of fortune is that Frog Yellow has already safely departed for Zwillingstürme. Wait, where did that eerie Sanka get off to?
Least suspicious Sancta in Middlelands. Yeah, I mean, without that outfit, he definitely sticks out.
The fugitive Arturia is no longer here. Executor Federico continuing pursuit of target. Destination, Zwillingstürme, capital of Letanian.
Okay. Now what is this? We just keep switching settings.
It's time we get going too, Viviana. They'll announce that the Curfirst passed from illness. It's understandable. A white lie to keep the domain in order. Won't be able to attend the funeral, will I? I'm so sorry. You never even got to see him one last time after you rushed back from Casimir's and everything. And now you can't even go to mourn him. I'm not even sure I have the right to anyway. I scarcely remember how he looked. In all these years, all the word father meant to me was just the letters he sent to Casimir's. And yet I can't help but think that even the letters themselves might well have been written by a retainer in his stead. Your father never once forgot about you. So everyone tells me, including himself. And I'm willing to believe it. But as I read that last letter, I still hesitated. I don't know if I should. No, if I wanted to come back. You have a tender heart, Viviana. I can't imagine you'd ever decline a dying man's last wish. Or perhaps it was the spire I wanted to see one last time. Just to see if it still towered over the clouds, like I remembered. You can't go back there, at least not for now. For your own safety, we shouldn't remain in Stormland for long. Were the ones who took his life and the casters who came for me last night sent by the same people? Not necessarily. With Werner gone, anyone that knows who you are has reason enough to make a move against you. You're your father's sole descendant. In times this turbulent, neither his enemies nor his former vassals, nor anyone else potentially in line to succeed him will just leave you be. Then what about you?
Why are you protecting me? Think, and you might still recall, child. 13 years ago, upon your mother's passing, I was the one who took you to the Grand Knight territory. Then you are the Imperial Orchestra of Lithanian's instrument tuner. Quite a convenient role.
Instrument tuner, okay. The Reichsorchesters? Oh, Reichsorchesters, okay. The Reichsorchester's visit symbolizes the friendly ties between Lithanian and Casimir's. No one will think to question a child with an instrument among them. So you've saved my life more than once.
Think, Viviana, think!
It was your father who wanted to. It was your father who wanted to, more than anyone. Some months ago, Werner realized his days were waning, and he worried that after he left us, you'd be dragged down as sacrifice in the power struggle. Your role in this is unique. Whether you choose to return to Lithanian or stay in Casimir's, the waves would have reached you regardless. He had no choice but to turn to me in Brand. He hoped that as old friends of his, he could bring you safely to Zwillingstürme.
Zwillingstürme? I don't know.
There, you'll be under the protection of the Kaiserin.
Wait, I want to get this right.
Kaiserinen. Protection of the Empresses? Ja, that's what Werner wanted for you. Viviana von Hochberg. In the name of your family, you are to serve as an Empress's voice.
Oh, okay. Empress's voice. Here's a list of all the good things I did. You're welcome, yeah. That seems like a theme so far, because there was the other guy who was like, I have served for over 10 years. You know, they like to bring up their history or their past. I don't know if that's just like a cultural thing here in Lithanian or what's the deal, but yeah. Central Lithanian cries inward in a town in the outskirts of Zwillingstürme, not far from the city gate. Oh, hello. Security card.
I need some sleep. Verdammt, am I on duty again? Those spry young wretchers, always clocking out early. What excuse did they have today? A new movie? Some underground live show? The moment the month rolls over, I'll see that I get a word in with the Baron to speed up my transfer to Zwillingstürme.
Yay, heaven holds.
Hey, you there! What are you doing loitering here this late?
Who will be loitering with this kind of outfit?
I'm taking my regular walk.
To my knowledge, there have been no new decrees forbidding law-abiding citizens like myself from rambling the wilds past midnight. Well, you're not wrong. Our boy, yeah. Just another bored youth going for a walk. What was I so nervous about? Me getting myself some walk, yeah. This is how Central Lithanian looks like, very relatable, dang. Go beyond your... wait. Why do I get the feeling I've seen you somewhere before? Oh yeah, because he has a new identity now. You could be mistaken. After all, you did just tell me that strolling nighttime youths are as common as anything. Where are you from? By your accents, I'm guessing the Urtica grass shops? I was born there, in the countryside. Countryside? What kind of country bumpkin talks like that? Stop being ridiculous and dresses like that as well. No, now that you mention it, I've never heard any commoner pronounce things the way you do. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the runaway son of some small-time noble, would you? Let me check your ID. If you're fantasizing about gaining the favor of some aristocrat for returning me, then you will be sorely disappointed. Has anyone ever told you that the way you talk could seriously piss people off? ID, now. Oh, hello. Isn't this... Yeah, Bigler! What? Pardon. I've got my boy's passport right there, right here. Do peruse. And who are you? Come now, you don't remember me? I live in the city. That second-hand bookshop guy. Speaking of which, the bookshops aren't quite fly off the shelves. And lately I've been thinking, what about a cafe instead? Must be awfully tired this late on patrol, no? Here, try my coffee. My own brew. What? Yep, just sip from the strangers that are really suspicious. Oh my god, the taste! I'd forgotten about I'd forget about that cafe if I were you, for your own sake. As long as it wakes you up. So, are you done with the passport? Evan Holtz. That's your full name? Yeah. His parents just love the piano, the keys especially. It was between Evan Holtz or Elfenbein. Pickler, so we're continuing with the conspiracy, yeah. Or man, yeah, or boy, or man. Is this an art in your hand? I'm so happy to see. Again, that has to be a running joke in this now. Caffeine, more like caffeine. I tried to make it work. Anyway. Well, whatever be on your way. You think they pay me enough to question a kid's legal name? And yes, give me all this disgusting swill you've got left. I'll need it. Okay, he took it. He said you didn't want the cafe. He shouldn't open the cafe, but he took it. If you'd known you'd be back so soon, will you have not burned your passport? Will you have not burned your passport, yeah. I regret nothing. If you must know, I naturally assumed that whenever you people wanted me back, you'd simply print a second one, or as many as you need. So why did you come back? Oh, okay, so does that confirm that Pickler, or at least his group, were the ones who gave him the passport and all that? I guess that will make sense, right? Because the mutual enemy was done, right? All that stuff. Yeah. This went swellingly. Yeah, it actually was pretty smooth. For the hundreds of thousands of residents of the Urtica graft shaft, over 100 retainers in the spire alone, I'm not so far gone in my selfishness that I'd sacrifice them all for my so-called freedom. And she literally said, I regret nothing as his profile pic. Which means you can stop it with the jokes, my dear spy. Or did their majesty send you to try me again? See if maybe I'll pour my heart out and wait on them hand and foot. With Das Kaiserinsfest approaching, Zwillingstürme has been restless lately. And of course I still have that thing in my head. Excuse me? I know better than any of you that the performance of this lucratively creating piece is far from over. Listen to me, Mater. My mission ends here. Once you head into Zwillingstürme, someone else will pick you up. Maybe you already realized this, but you had two correspondents. One ordering you to come to the capital, and the other granting you your official death. But it wasn't the same majesty that wrote both. Ah. Compared to the first's benevolence, the other... Oh. Evan Holtz doesn't even let Bigler finish before walking off. It was a weird time to cut him off though. Just before disappearing around the corner for good, the young man waves ta-ta to him. So you knew. Former Graf Urtica, are you hoping for a true death this time? Huh. I'm getting sentimental now, in all this miserable grey weather. May you... No, never mind. If people like us still have a shred of luck to spare, then let's pray we never have to meet again. Dang. Oh, that was the beginning. Okay. I guess let's continue. I've been thinking... I don't know, because I don't know if we'll be able to finish the story by like next stream. If I was thinking of doing, or trying to do, what I mentioned before, which was trying to read through the story as we're playing through it. I don't know, maybe that could be good. But, I don't know. I guess I'll try. Let's see if I can keep going for long enough. I mean, I guess I've gotten some practice from doing the main story. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, if I can't, I'll just switch back to doing the stages. So, is this introducing the new mechanic, or is it just... No, it's just normal, okay. The hymn Light des Klaren Himmels became popular after the fall of the Witch King's Spire. Since then, the sky above Lethanian has remained clear, the haze forever dispelled. Okay, so we have this exit, entrances. This should be chill. Ooh, okay. Should I choose a different team for this? Like, oh yeah, I'm preparing this for Defender Knights. Yeah, I guess I'll use this team. Or I'll switch on this team. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I hadn't actually paid attention to the music until now. Dun, dun, dun. Don't think we'll need that many for this one since it's the start. But I don't know, don't want to take too many chances. I guess. This one. Wait, what am I missing? Defenders to... Oh, I guess a caster? Yeah, I don't know what the stats of the enemies will be, so... I'll bring out Harmony, just to...
have me do for Rhodes Island?
Just to try. Defender Knight. Oh, I could have done that. Yeah. Defender Knights for first 5 stages. Yeah. The dreaded tier stages are coming. Yeah, I've already heard of the mechanics. Yes. Yeah. Let's continue for now. Reading to the story. Meantime, you should rest. Just how many times have you repainted this already? If you're reworking the piece, then why not help me contact the art gallery and ask them to delay the exhibition? You've been so much more spirited since that musician arrived, but to jump straight back into painting when you've yet to fully recover from your illness, only to work on this piece. Is this night sky? Blacks are so intense I can't make anything out. Oh, she paints too? Okay. Kinda cool.
What a truly unforgettable shade of light. I see your painting will soon be complete. However, the intense emotions fueling your tireless endeavors are also wearing down your body, and you're in no shape to go on.
Oh yeah, it's not her. My bad.
So, would you like me to continue my performance? Alright, I've heard your answer. As well as your paint, regret, remorse, obsession. In your heart, Lethanian died alongside you that night. The very same night reflected in your painting. Then allow me to play you a dirge, albeit more than 20 years late.
Ah yes, question, my favorite character. Yeah, best limited character. Ooh, music kicks in already. Main theme. Lethanian's capital, Zwillingstürme, city center. Ooh, yeah. Golden-haired woman. Listen. Every day at this hour, the city is filled with all kinds of music. Students stopping by the instruments shop in the way home from school, discussing which of the new instruments has a more stable circuit. Pedestrians getting off work, slowing their pace as their coins jangle into an instrument case in front of a street artist. Young lovers clinking together glasses of wine in restaurants and stoves steaming in warm homes. Every scene as touching as the last. Oh.
Evenings in Zwillingstürme have always been a source of inspiration for many great musicians. Then shall we add a few more pieces to the program for the celebration? Every year we begin with the Guldenes Gesetz, and then perform the same routine classical pieces after. Surely the people are becoming less and less interested by the year.
Venice and such. Oh, the music kinda reminds me of old Assassin's Creed. Oh! Never played any Assassin's Creed. I know it was a very popular game amongst friends when I was growing up. But I never got to check it out myself. Maybe someday.
As ever, the program is up to your majesties to decide. Then let's have a chat with the conductor and the principals after this. By the way, I recall you mentioning that you brought a young lady to see me. Yeah, your majesty. We need Assassin 2 streams. You know, I'll write it down. I don't know when we'll be able to do that, since we do have a lot of... You know, I mentioned that we, you know... I mean, it's good to have, what do you call it? Yeah, it's good to have a list, I guess. So when we end one game, we can move on to another one, and yeah, just play a lot of games. That's what I'm excited most about streaming, just getting to play a lot of games that I didn't get to check out back in the day. I think that'll be cool. This is Viviana, Werner's daughter. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Whoa. Your Majesty. Yeah, I butchered that, I'm sure. Ah, even better than expected. Are you still getting used to Lithanian after your return from Casimir's? I am grateful for your concern. Lithanian is far more elegant and beautiful than I remember. No need to be so formal. Cora and I often meet outside the spires for a chat, like the one we're having now. You must still be in mourning over Werner's recent passing. If we had the luxury of time, I'd much rather you have a chance to relax in the city first. You mean before you appoint me as... An Empress's voice. As you've heard from Cora, this was Werner's request. I am truly honored by the opportunity. The nobles prepared to send me their youngest sons when they're about 10 years of age, but I believe you're fully qualified for the position. And after meeting you in person, I'm even more sure of it. You praise me too highly. Modesty is a virtue, so is the courage to speak your mind. While I'd be more than glad to fulfill your father's request, I'd also like to hear your own thoughts on this. How do you truly feel about this? About the Thanian, and about the future before us?
Oh, hello. Your Majesty, I was not aware that you will be entertaining a guest.
It's fine, Brandst. This is the time I told you to come over after all. Tell me about your findings in Sturmland.
Their copy of the Golden Scats was stolen from the Kurfürst's buyer.
Coming back home and immediately on the leash, man.
The thieves are most likely part of the same group behind the Kurfürst assassination, who call themselves the Echoes or of Herkunfshorn.
Herkunfshorn, the Genesis Horn. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
The Witch King's remains. I interrogated one of their men. They have sent a copy to Zwillingstürme.
To this very city? Cora, how many years have we done das Kaisenens Fest? This year will be the 23rd, Your Majesty. So he's been dead for 23 years now. How many of these people working tirelessly in his name have even seen him with their own eyes? It's something I've always found saddening. Just what is it about the Lithanian of today that fills them with so much resentment? Resentment has never been rational, Your Majesty. Perhaps I should call off this year's event. If they really intend on using the movement to cause chaos in the capital, I don't want anyone who came for the celebration to come to any harm.
We still have 3 days to go.
Someone actually caring about the normal citizen, that is actually surprising. Yeah, especially in the novels.
I will find them and retrieve it.
I shall have dispatched several voices to work on this together. Allow me, Your Majesty. The Empress's voice represents the glory and majesty of the Kaiseren, so if they were to suddenly show up across the city, they will naturally attract the attention of both civilians and the enemy. But I, or rather, what the people know me for, has nothing whatsoever to do with this matter. An interesting proposal.
Your Majesty, I believe we shouldn't let an untrained...
Brand Rainer, I'm sure you and Viviana will be enough to solve this problem for me.
Yeah.
Also, another voice has just brought back a couple of interesting pieces from Kreis Wasserland. Ask Hildegard if she would like to come by my tower for a listening session. After all, you are going to see her after this, yes?
Yeah, Your Majesty.
Grandmaster Yoletta? Yeah, Yoletta. Grandmaster Yoletta has taught you well. I have a feeling you'll be my favorite voice. Danke schön. Anyway, I don't need an answer today, but I'll allow you to act as an Empress's voice in the meantime. Of course, any new voices will only officially enter the spires after the celebrations are over, as per usual. Until then, I'll be anticipating your answer. My true feelings.
Oh, that's cool. So that's gonna be the theme of this quest.
Sadly, our meeting has been as brief as a sunset. Ah, hold on. It's time. Do you see it?
Do we see?
The fountain in the plaza? Beautiful, no? It is not simply water splashing along to a melody. The flowing water is itself the medium playing it. I've heard that many of the buildings and streets in Zwillingstürme are themselves instruments.
Oh, cool.
Back in the day, I took a bit of time to figure out a way to keep them stable for decades. It seems like that was time well spent. So you designed them personally? Viviana, no matter what choice you make in the end, I do hope you'll fall in love with this place, as I have. Until then, let Zwillingstürme's afterglow bring you some solace. The afterglow.
Cool.
She had often imagined what kind of city Zwillingstürme will be like. She had a good guess from the novels and poems she read as a child. She understood what it really looked like from the news and foreign television programs. But only now does she stand in the center of the capital for the first time, experiencing the city's lights and shadows, its sounds and scents. Color set of a classical painting. The timbre of accordions playing, and the fragrance of marigolds. It's just like a living poem. Surprisingly, the evening in Zwillingstürme is exactly how I imagined it. You don't need to involve yourself in this. Her Majesty never gave me a chance to excuse myself before they spoke about it, which means I was already involved. Besides, there are things I'm curious about too. You want to uncover the truth behind your father's death. Not just that, I also wish to find myself within the darkness about to descend upon us. Then, are you already prepared to step into the night? Before I returned, I gave away my entire book collection to a friend of mine. She too had just returned to the homeland that once expelled her, and carried with her a certain conviction. I'm sure you'll laugh at me for saying this, but back then, I imagined countless times how she must have felt at that moment. And now, I think I have the slightest inkling of that feeling.
Interesting. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the end. Whoa. Grimmacked. You have concerns about Lieselot's decision.
The Empress's voice chosen by Evigagneth have always been qualified, and I not question her judgment in that regard. Roa Viviana Droste is an excellent caster. I've seen recordings of her skilled manipulations of candle flames and shadows. But her experience in handling actual crises may be lacking. After all of her experience in battle has occurred on artificial stages.
Huh. Let's detail Arknights NPC. Oh right, because on the Colosseums, right? I was thinking even these NPCs that maybe are not as detailed as like the previous one that they showed could be like 3 stars, for instance. Like it would be cool if they added more 3 stars to the game.
Brand Rainer. Your allegiance no longer lies with the Hochberg family. No one is more aware of that than I, Your Majesty. Otherwise, I wouldn't have simply stood there with a blank stare that night, 23 years ago. I lost the right to choose long ago. The blade and art of Gesat's Watcher belong only to the Goldenest Gesats, and to Lethanian. The Goldenest Gesats and Lethanian. What if you could only choose one? The Goldenest Gesats defines Lethanian. In over 1,000 years, the two have never diverged.
The movement's melody was created by Lethanians, and it's hardly impossible to alter it. Hekon's Shorn certainly did. Bearing with one part of the responsibility necessarily means abandoning the other. Think it through, Brent. No one in this land can refuse to make a choice forever.
I will carefully consider your words. There is one more thing.
Evignath wanted me to ask if you were free to listen to a performance by the Empress's voice. I will be.
As my father used to say, Rimful... What? Is that an actual word, or they just combine a bunch of... Because I will not be surprised if that's an actual word. Type it in Google. Alright. Does DeepL work, or... I don't know if DeepL has German. Let's see. Like, I can type, there we go. Google. I typed in Google. Hold on. Beef Labeling Supervision Task Transfer Act? With this music. Wait. That what it means? Does it even have... Oh, it does have. Beef Labeling Monitoring Task Transfer Act. Wow. Germans are terrifying, say. Man. That's impressive. Now I kinda wanna learn German. just to go insane with that. It's kinda cool.
Lancelot will probably have fallen asleep by the time I head over, though.
Michael.
Oh, Your Majesty. First things first, I don't want to go to the spire next door for dinner on your behalf anymore. I'm sure you know she doesn't like me at all. Enough of your jests. Continue keeping an eye on the happenings in the city. Do you need me to cooperate with the Gert's Watcher and the unofficial Empress's voice, or the opposite? I already told you. Continue. Right. Got it.
Who? Koza? What was her face? Artkale Spectator. Did you see that just now? Bro, Zeman. She... and those black paintings too. How horrid. Everyone's saying that it's a curse from His Majesty. Those are cool uniforms. How on there be unofficial Empress's voice if this is official position? Well, yeah, good point. I guess unceremoniously inaugurated. That maybe that works a little better. But yeah, also yeah, I realize the holes are bigger, right? So it's easier to take off. Though even then, I don't know how they will take them off. They're just once they put them on, they're just on. Then you can take them off.
Move, all of you. Don't crowd in here. The road ahead is closed, and the gallery will not be open to the public today.
Ooh.
Send a reply to Graf Joseph. The gendarmerie will bear the cost of the gallery's damages. Yeah, Captain Loris. Right, did you save the contact details of the Fraulein who lost her necklace the other day? That girl's the editor-in-chief for the Kunst der Zwillingstürme.
A Lithuanian soldier is always on duty, yeah. Goes to show.
Let's ask her to leave some space in the next issue for a presentation on, well, Pro Siemens' posthumous work. Presentation? Invite the critics to use their imaginations. Frau Simmons has created a new world for work with her blood, sweat and tears, and unfortunately, ended up also giving her life to the canvas and succumbing to exhaustion. Her final piece is certainly deserving of some sort of praise. Unfortunately, this incomplete masterpiece will not be exhibited to the public, as per her final wishes. I can only hope for the article to have no mention of His Majesty's name.
So what do you think is the actual reason for Frau Simmons' demise?
Who let you in? Wait, the candle!
Hello. Technically, the title issued by the Casimir's Knight Association no longer belongs to me after retirement.
I don't care what the Casimirians think. A few years back, when they were hiding you in the snow, I wrote a few letters of protest to the Nova nightclub. And then after I found out about your retirement, I drowned myself in drink for a few days behind the captain's back.
Dang.
So that's why you were slacking off back then, eh? But I'll overlook it, for the sake of our distinguished guests.
Guten Tag, Vicegraf Loris Borlde?
Borlde? I think.
Pleasure to meet you. Pim, pass the order. This lovely lady is the gallery's sole visitor of the day. Tell the men to keep watch outside, and not to interfere with her movements. Right away, sir.
Okay.
When Frau Lowenstein greeted me earlier, I had no idea their majesties had actually appointed another special envoy.
I hope you can keep this a secret.
Please rest assured. Although this is such a small accident, so why did it bring the Catherine's secret envoy into action?
An accident? Is that the same conclusion that the Gendarmerie's investigation?
We did the forensics, and Frau Simmons didn't die from exhaustion. According to her attendant, she went without food or rest for multiple days on end. I can't help but admire her spirits. Such a dedicated artist, it's hard to come by, even in Lithuanian.
His work must have been extremely important to her then.
Frau Simmons has not presently presented a new work for more than 2 decades. She then suddenly decided to work on this painting, even notifying the gallery in advance that will personally unveil it today and on the first day of the exhibition. I'm sure you know what happened next. When the audience arrived, they were greeted only by the artist collapsing in front of her painting.
What about the painting itself? Was it completed?
A difficult question to answer, yeah.
Yeah. It never seems to be done, huh?
You'd better see it with your own eyes. I can only say that its subject was an unexpected surprise.
Imagine shareholders in Casimir's Chamber of Commerce reading letters of protest in German while having a night-dining session and laughing in Polish.
Is this a brochure for the exhibition?
Oh, I thought they were gonna show us the painting.
They're told this Hexenkonings? Did the artist write her works before completing it?
To be honest, many of the visitors came rushing here just because of the name.
I'd have thought Lithuanian will find it quite unwelcome.
I'm guessing you haven't been here for long?
I only just returned a little while ago.
No wonder. You may not be aware, but the fall of His Majesty is an enormously popular subject these days, even counting operas alone. There are over 100 depicting how the Cassarians miraculously triumphed over their enemy.
How careless of me. So the actual protagonists of these stories are their majesties.
In Lithuanian, you are free to create anything, so this is probably the result of the people revealing their true feelings. Frau Simmons may also wanted to take the celebration as a chance to add a bit of luster to this national holiday, by working with such a classic theme.
But even so, you said her painting was an unexpected surprise.
It's up ahead, just around the corner. Once you've had a look, I think you'll share...
What? Where did the promise come from? I think you share my hope that this was just an accident. Oh.
An attack?
Please, wait here while I check the situation.
I could help you out.
It might turn out to be just a couple of drunkards on the street breaking in their new ones, and I'd rather not bolter you with something so trifling. Okay. Is it? Would that be it? Captain, we triangulated the source of the noise, and it's coming from the alley over there. Have you sent anyone over? The second squad went in, but no one's come out yet. Are they still in there? He was the strangest fellow we've ever seen. He definitely heard us rushing over, but it seemed like he was still trying to break into the gallery instead of fleeing. Will this be something big? Do you want to bring a few more men along, Captain? No need for that. Like I said, it's nothing major. Just some crazy punks stirring up trouble for us to vent our frustrations. Right, that lady you fancy. The competition night. What was her surname?
Kendall Drusty.
A name I've never heard of. Tell the others to keep the chase while we return to the gallery to make sure Fraud Rusty hasn't come to any harm. Oh, okay, so I thought I had, or maybe I had misinterpreted that. But yeah, this guy is straight up, you know, idol fans when their Oshi graduates, like, because he was like when they announced their retirement. A noble woman with the Kaiserin's trust is far more valuable than all the works and secrets in the gallery combined. Sorry, I made a strawberry smoothie, so I'm drinking it right now. It will be good, I feel, for giving me some energy to read this.
Footsteps.
I heard word Kaiser, and I never heard word Kaiserin. The more you know. Interesting.
Is there someone up ahead? Isn't the gallery closed off to the public?
Oh, she wasn't talking outwardly. Oh, what? Just to herself. What?
So this is the painting. The subject is the death of the Witch King? No, this isn't there to this hexenconings at all. This is...
Black and disorderly, the lines twist into infinity. They're told this hexenconings, sitting at the center, isn't the only thing to have those twisted lines painted over it. Every other painting on the wall sports the same look. The black spirals resemble vortices, breaking out of the frame one after another, and filling the entire space. The lines seem to twist and burrow into her eyes. Erupted into a series of mournful sobs in the depths of her mind. Her consciousness is pulled, deformed, fractured, and plunged into chaos. Shadows sway behind Viviana. She can hardly control her arts. She wants to preserve herself, to escape. This terrifying power needs no concrete descriptor, image, or sound to remind anyone of what it is. Much like its title, it forcefully crams itself directly into its audience cognition, reflecting its very meaning into their minds. The Witch King. Oh, what?
What a beautiful piece of art.
Learning new words through gacha games classic, yeah. Oh, she is here. Calm voice suddenly can be heard in the center of the exhibition hall. The noise comes to a halt, and the black spirals retreat into the paintings.
This painting. There's no obvious trace of original arts. So why? Arts aren't the only thing that can affect the mind.
Wait, what's that? Oh, that was Viviana.
Something need only be true enough to tug at one's heartstrings, be it a picture or a melody. But please, don't fear it. Feel it. It's very intense. A rich and deep emotion flows in these seemingly messy brushstrokes. It's hard to keep looking. That's because you're looking at a person's soul, She put both the Witch King in her heart and her very life onto the canvas. Rosamund, what connection did she have with His Majesty? His death changed her entire life. As a young woman, she revered the man on the throne. She was in love with a symbol, a god. And then that god fell right before her eyes. She was confused, bewildered by his mortality. She lost her love, her purest emotions, and very nearly her ability to create as well. She was trapped. And only when her life was nearing its end did she realize this. Speak as if you were her. Her innermost emotions resonated with my melody. I went into the depths of her soul and heard her cry for help. Cry for help? It's the same everywhere you go. Many people are trapped in whatever fateful moment changed the course of their lives, walking along an endless spiral staircase. Just like your father, and you as well.
Ooh, that's a cool CG with the lines in the back. Ooh, here we go. I don't know what this means. Light des klaren Himmels. Oh, hello. Banner represents a material. Right. Passionate variation. Yeah, we'll see more about that later. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, I don't have the.
Let's begin.
Yeah, thought I will have fast redeploy skill. Ooh. What the heck?
I obey my own heart.
Let's see the King's Orchestra. After a few attacks, the next attack has increased attack. What? Oh yeah, okay.
Got it. Cut them to pieces.
Dang. Doing his psychology and doctor degree. What the frig? Yeah, interesting that they still call him His Majesty. I guess it's one of those things where, like, because was you know, it was an official king, I guess. So they still refer to him as such. I don't know. That is curious.
Awaiting orders. Cut them to pieces.
Honestly, I could probably solo with just this too. It gives us time to listen to the music at least. Or, yeah, we'll see. Just hold off for now. So yeah, just use just physical for this one.
What is it? I know what it is I want.
Ooh.
Awaiting orders. You can't stop me.
That's so cool. A lot of times the normal like battle themes don't really jump at me. It's still cool, but yeah, they don't jump at me that much. But this one does. This one was just instantly like, oh, okay.
Got it.
Then it just restarts. What the heck? They did not need to go this hard. What the heck?
What is it? I know what it is.
So it is these flute guys, right? That their attack increases, but not even giving them the chance. Right. Can wait a little. So cool.
Stop me.
Nice. Mission accomplished. That's a really cool theme. Oh. The nights spent up in the spire were always quiet compared to the clamor of the city. The cheers grow increasingly loud as elegant dressed musicians leave one by one with their instruments in tow. She remains the last one in the vehicle. Don't be afraid, Viviana. Someone walks over and holds her hand. Casimir's and Lethanin aren't the same, but you'll get used to it. She nods obediently and follows the crowd out of the car. Still,
She subconsciously closes her eyes as the neon lights of the Grand Knight territory pierce her vision. She's never told this to anyone. Back then, it wasn't a strange new country she was so afraid of. After all, her expression of Lethanian came solely from the window in her room, less than a square meter wide. It's hard to say that she knew the country all that well. My attack would also increase if orchestra played this in background. Yeah, honestly. It's very motivating. What she found so frightening was that the seemingly noisy evening outside might not actually be so different from the small slice of the night in her memories. Wait, because you can control the mechanic is gonna be that you can control the music. So is it gonna be a different song depending on which song is or in which style is playing? That'll be cool, or a different style, I guess, of the same song. I don't know. I guess we'll wait for that. Also frightening, similarly noisy evening outside may not actually be so different from the small size of the night in her memories. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. You know, just a short one. Give you a little bit of a chance. Viviana. Are you alright, Viviana? Frau Lowenstein. I'm reminded of when I first arrived in Casimir's. Back then, you were holding my hand just like now. Your palms are all sweaty. Knees weak. What is the Eminem? Arms are heavy. Yeah, there you go. Your palms are all sweaty. What happened? Mom, spaghetti. It's nothing. I just chatted with a strange woman. I stopped by Graf Joseph's office earlier, but I only sensed your presence when I arrived there. She didn't do anything to me. Showed no hostility either. I think she simply came for the paintings too. Right, about the paintings. I'm sorry. Should I describe what they look like to you? No, please avert your eyes from them. Is there something wrong with them? Their odor. During the Witch King's reign, people were far more enthusiastic about Originium research than they are today. The casters, or should I say artists on the side of the Witch King, saw it more than just an energy source or a material for conducting arts. They believed that Originium was another form of flesh and blood and could serve as a medium for the soul. So you're saying the black substance on the paintings is refined Originium crystals mixed with the artist's blood? That's crazy. It sounds like this exhibit was rather well thought out. Right.
Go cover up the paintings. Use the heaviest fabric you can, and be sure not to touch the frames. Understood? I think the two of you should leave as soon as possible. The intruder has yet to be found, so the art gallery isn't safe.
It's not just us who are in danger. The people living in the city. Everyone needs to be alerted. The ones who caused Frau Simon's death and use her to paint these works are most likely...
Please, don't say that name. Frau Lowenstein, that's Kaiserinfest. That's Kaiserinfest is just around the corner, and you know better than anyone that their majesties wouldn't want to see Zwillingstürme fall into chaos.
Which is why we are here. Can you at least inform the people who came to the gallery earlier? I worry for their mental state after seeing such horrific paintings.
How kind of you. I've already dispatched people to check on the crowd who came today, so don't worry. I also hope they didn't get too close to a look.
Herr Vissergraf, I don't want Frau Simon to have died a dubious death. She was a guest at His Majesty's Spire on the night 23 years ago, correct? She witnessed firsthand the fall of the Witch King and the birth of our national heroes.
I see. But what of it? Believe me, on that night, the youths congregating before that pitch-black spiral spire weren't the only ones thirsting for the dawn to break. There were many, many more.
We should worry about mental state of those who are about to do TR stages instead. For real.
Moreover, most of them did not come to become the heroes they thought they would be. The brave souls delivering Lethanian's rebirth. Now, I've gotten an update on my intruders, so if you'll excuse me.
Okay. He's right. The night changed many things, but change isn't necessarily good. The remnants may have planned Frida Simon's death as punishment for betraying the Witch King. Or maybe it was meant to send a signal announcing a major move. Did they kill my father for the same reason?
Might be so. I mean, there seems to be a thread. Tendency, I guess. Voice from a sculpture. Main damn.
Let me finish listening to this piece.
It's just the performance of a vagrant.
He was playing the same melody this morning, but now it's such a different mood. He expected the gallery to be full of visitors today, and was planning to have a sandwich for dinner and an extra bratwurst to go. But now he realizes that he might have to go to bed hungry, yet again.
Did you probe into his mind with your arts?
No need for that. Haven't you noticed? The homeless gentleman is telling his story right now through his music, again and again. All I'm doing is paying attention.
His story has nothing to do with us, though. The next stage has already been set.
The stone sculpture by the flower bed ceases to speak. Instead of words, it now hums a tune, smooth and deep, from the vibrating structure within. Let them find out I'm insane.
You Lethanians really do fancy your sound-producing sculptures. They give a perfect performance every time, but it lacks soul, just like the people trapped in the spires.
Tyria gently blows a pedal towards the mouthpiece of a large musical instrument carved into a sculpture. It rises and falls with the airflow, and the formerly uniform tune immediately changes ever so slightly. Much better. So can she use the... No, not related to that, but I wonder if she can use those illusions on herself as well? You know? Might be.
Captain, we were so close to catching the intruder, but he suddenly disappeared on us. Are the roads outside still under lockdown?
Yeah, he can't possibly have grown wings and flown over us, can he?
Wings. Hard to say, yeah, honestly.
We really let you down, Captain. Encountering such a setback just when you're just about to...
It's fine, Pim. Go find Graf Joseph and tell him what's going on with the art gallery.
Oh no, is he just a couple days from retirement type character?
Oh. Incidentally, I haven't heard the sound of gunfire in a long time. I've never been qualified to wield one, even back in my Laterano days. But I can assure you that the ones we use in the gendarmerie hit just as hard and true. So, before my men return, you'd best put away your firearm and your other weapon. And then explain what business brings a Sancta like you to Zwillingstürme.
Yo, let's go.
Loris Portrin. Huh? You recognize me?
Former Lateran citizen. 28 years ago, you came to Lethanian from Laterano and joined the gendarmerie. 23 years ago, the Twin Empresses conferred you the title of Vicegraf, and afterwards, you became the commander of the gendarmerie, a position you still occupy to this day.
Huh. I was counting on you to introduce yourself first.
I love how his expressions. Like he's amused at that. Also, yeah, oh no, he's right. I require your assistance in bringing an important fugitive back to Laterano.
Fugitive?
Her name is Arturia.
Now I remember. You're that executor from the curious Fifth Tribunal. The Notarian Hall's I'm sorry, the list of your titles on your sign-offs is always so long. I can't recall your actual name.
Says who?
Sorry, your names are a little too overlong. Like,
what did they say? The tea to the kettle? Something like that, I forgot. Is it Laterano again? Always has been, let's go.
Federico Giallo. Our dealings are considered international affairs, so according to protocol, signatures are to be as meticulous as possible.
Huh.
The dozen or so letters you sent to me are still 27 letters. Did you read them properly? Did you even open them at all? How could I? Anyway, you wrote all those letters over the past few years, and even personally came to Lethanian just to hunt down this fugitive, yes? She has been active in Lethanian for many years now. I have reasons to believe she is related to numerous unusual cases occurring here, including many of the cases you're currently working on. First it was His Late Majesty, and now a fugitive from Laterano. When it rains, it pours, I suppose. Do you require a briefing on the subject and her situations from the very beginning? Alternatively, you may read any of the letters I sent you. Reverend and Executor, if I could have just a moment. Baron Lucas, please go ahead. Those violent thugs disturbing the peace on the streets are back? Alright, I got it. I'll send men over right away. Of course, absolutely. I'll be there in person. Excuse me? Please rest assured that the Gendarmerie will keep you safe and maintain Lethanian's untarnished glory. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. I disagree. The social status of the informant should not be a criteria in the Wait, I forgot how to say that. In determining the priority of your tasks. Look, we're not in Laterano. Speaking of which, you're not allowed to freely fire your gun or any other weapons to intimidate the residents here. No more than that, you'd best stay in my sight while you're operating in Zwillingstürme. I'm not aware of any such procedure. You mean the rules? Rules are set by people. I'd like to raise an objection. Then I'll have to arrest you at the first opportunity, Herr Frederico. As someone who's fired multiple shots near our noble's private art gallery, and he will see you as the biggest threat to Zwillingstürme's order. Oh. So he was there? District of Odenshof, Karl Schmidt Street. Frida Semen, the deceased of the exhibition, resided here for many years. Right, Marigold Alley, a place beloved by both painters and poets. Wait, is this gonna be like a buddy cop adventure with these two? The veteran. Close to retirement, oh boy. And the newbie. The new guy in town, you know? Let's see. Baron Lucas moved here 2 years ago. He claims he wanted to be closer to an increasingly rare artistic milieu. But of course the real reason might be that the homes here are far cheaper than the ones in Herbst. Okay. I find it very likely that my target has been here before. Don't be rash. Remember our agreement? Arturo Giallo is a beloved and highly esteemed musician here in Lethanian. You're currently assisting the Gendarmerie with an unrelated case, under the premise that whatever you find has nothing to do with me or my men. I mean, it's... yeah, I was gonna say it's kinda true, but yeah, no, actually. It's a good point. I have discovered the alleged gang of violent thugs reported to be disturbing the peace. Immediately executing... Stay put. I suggest we immediately initiate arrest procedures. It's just a bunch of kids who don't want to attend classes. Dang, Executor. Get moving, all of you. No loitering. Nope. Stubborn apprentice. Come on. So you were here too. The instrument sculptures were built under the Kaiseren's orders, and vandalism will not be tolerated. You're also bothering everyone in the neighborhood with the sound of chiseling. You don't call him Executor for nothing, I guess so. Living up to it. Still not stopping your hearts? Guess not. What the hell are you carving?
Can't you see? I'm just transforming the street back into its proper form.
Twisted horns like those aren't allowed in Zwillingstürme. No, they are forbidden across all of Lethanian. Step aside. We have to destroy them before the Empress's voice finds out.
Destroy? What makes you think you're brave enough to destroy a symbol of Herkunftsfjorn?
Herkum... Where did you learn that name?
Plenty of people already know. He'll be back soon after all.
He was dethroned before you even learned to speak. You have no idea what those horns signify. Back then, he'd erect a sculpture like that on the streets whenever he killed a dissident.
Someone's already dead, aren't they? The painter who lived on the street. She was the first. Run away with your tail between your legs, Maynard. Whatever courage you once had is ancient history. The first soldier to set foot in the Witch King's spire. Do you really think you're still that same hero?
Don't think I'll let you off just because you hit a nerve. Schlinga? Wait, that sounds like a swear word or war, so I don't know. I'm not liable for anything this game makes me say. He's gone. Let him run.
Why did you not arrest him immediately?
Is there a point in rushing to fill up our prisons?
May I assume that your reluctance to arrest the boy was due to your personal feelings?
My mom was regretting my decision to bring you along, Reverend Executor.
He uses a different name every time.
Agreed. Freedom of movement would allow me to lock down the targets as soon as possible.
No, I meant I should have detained you in our office instead.
They really are body cops. Yo, what's up, baseline?
Why is there another one still here? Hey, Jung?
Oh yeah, Jungie, I guess.
Make any more noise and I'll really bring you in.
Twisted horn sculptures. Are you not going to clean them up?
Right, I still have these troublesome things to deal with. I really don't get what youngsters have in their heads these days.
They're nostalgic for an era they never got to experience in person. But there's nothing wrong with that. All lieutenants are entitled to feel disappointed with how things are today.
Dang.
For example, the coachman casters who lost their jobs to Victorian automobiles, and the owners of the community theaters that closed down thanks to Rankwood's film industry. Or their children, of course. When people see no way out, the only way they can imagine a future is by looking back at the past.
Huh. Did you hear that from some adult back home?
As if. I guarantee you she'd never say anything like that. All she knows is how to eliminate any threat to Lethanian at its source.
Oh. What the? The sculpture shattered? And so easily.
He's clearly no ordinary student. I would recommend stopping him for questioning.
Nothing ordinary about him, that's for sure. But all the more reason to keep our mouths shut. Okay.
Yeah, lots of lupus in Lethanian. I was thinking that before with Bigley. Bigley? Bigley? Yes. Beagle is a defender, I got them mixed up. Well, yeah.
And now it's raining. Huh.
Well, here comes the pour, am I right?
Want a drink? Coffee or maybe beer? If we're drinking at this pace, I recommend the former.
I do not make a habit of consuming fluids that will affect my central nervous system while on a mission.
Top, dude? Like, what?
Alright, beer for me then. You're also on a mission? Yeah. Why else would I be drinking at this hour?
The child from earlier said that you were the first soldier to set foot in the Witch King's spire.
Whenever this guy speaks. Unfortunately true, yeah. Unfortunately accurate.
He's not wrong. What? Want me to sign a napkin for you?
What?
I would rather you sign the cooperation agreement I sent you. Reverend Executor, how old were you 23 years ago? The news coverage of the coup can't have been bigger than the ads for some new desert shop, can they? The Laterano who became the capital of Zwillingstürme's Carmentary. That's how the headline went. You sure did your homework.
I paid no attention to your ties to the Witch King. The Loris Borden I read about was a law enforcement officer worth working with, having solved one strange case after another.
Is that why you wrote me so many letters?
Arturia's arts are unusual, and you are well versed in handling similarly strange cases. In the year 1079, you arrested a gang of thieves proficient in casting illusions for romance scams.
In 1085, you shot dead a dangerous hypnotist. In... Wait, stop right there. Please don't take me for the protagonist of some detective drama. That's gonna be the twist. Yeah, Federico is just a real big fanboy of him. You appear to be avoiding the topic, Lord Borden. And why wouldn't you do that? It's just that I accepted early on that I'm a loser. Did you know? Jan, the uncooperative kid we ran into the Marigold Valley earlier. He had a sister who used to work here. She went missing 15 years ago. Judging by your special treatment of the young man, I assume the case remains unsolved. And that's not the only case I haven't been able to crack. Not the first and definitely not the last. I wrote a whole book about you, sir. There's nothing special about it at all. It just is. An Atarian Hall executor like you probably hasn't experienced failure like that. Hey, Borden, you're here again? How are things lately? The doctor told me to give up drinking. That's a shame. To make a Lithanian man in his prime cut off his alcohol intake is just as bad as making him go deaf. I even thought I'd give you a 50% discount if you brought the Damen and Aren from the Gendarmerie here for your retirement party. You're retiring? I'm leaving Lithanian once Dan Catherine's first is over. Tim, what's that kid been up to lately? Oh boy, oh boy. Dan, the Universität he applied to rejected him, so he probably went off to learn a proper trade. He's pretty talented with arts, and his grades in secondary school weren't bad either. So why wasn't he scouted by any of the universities? Because he threw away your recommendation letter. That Bengal. Bengal? What? He said you should try harder to find Julia, rather than worrying about which school he's going to. Damn. And also... Actually, now that I've gone and said it, I think something's not quite right with the boy lately. On the day he got the recommendation letter, he asked me why his father didn't need one back in the day. Said he'd entered a certain Graf Spire solely by his own abilities. Talent was more important than lineage back in His Majesty when His Majesty was still around. His words. Where exactly has he been hanging out these days? Not sure. Twisted horn sculptures. As you implied, Jan shouldn't have even known what they looked like, which means something else showed him first. Oh, right. Which area used to have the highest concentration of those twisted horn sculptures? Vista Park? Not far from here. They call it Forest Park these days. You should head home early today, Thiem. Huh? Sure. Wait, Herr Borden? Why did you give me your wallet? You could buy a whole year's worth of beer with this much. Keep it. It's for Jan. He's a clever kid and shall go to a university. That should be enough for him to leave Lithanian and go polish himself in Victoria or Colombia. Dang. Man, I see what they're doing. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy and... Oh man. Oh boy. The rain stops. The park fountains do not even when the rain was still falling earlier. There are people sitting or standing under the trees in groups of 2 or 3, most holding an instrument. Violins, flutes, cellos. They seem to be playing independently, but the resulting performance is a harmonious ensemble. Melodies both soothing and mournful dance on the water and float through the trees. Yeah, what's up, man? When I was a child, I heard that Inwald was a vast stretch of black forest before the nomadic cities were built. At least well kept Lithanian backyard. This reminds me of Il Circosano because they use this CG at times. And whenever someone important passed away, people will go deep into the woods to remember the departed while playing their favorite music. I don't see you holding an instrument. Oh yeah, it's just the wand. When I returned to Lithanian, I brought nothing with me. I used to believe I could play all manner of instruments, but later I met a teacher I respected, who was keen to tell me that I didn't understand the first thing about music. But what he meant was,
I didn't understand emotions. Back then, I couldn't comprehend how that was possible. My short life had clearly been brimming with more than enough loss and suffering.
And then?
And then, my friend died. Then you must have felt true pain. To be honest, I'm still not sure I truly understood. When I left Lethanin and traveled the lands, I will play for the people I met, and their praise grew only more enthusiastic with every place I visited. But I haven't played anything special for my dear friend in a long, long time. I'm sure they'd love to hear your performance, no matter what level you're at. I know, and precisely because I know, I hope I can improve. Have I ever actually tried to stand up to anything in my life? Can I honestly tell him, with my back straight and my head held high, that I lived a life full enough, rich enough, that it was worthy of his sacrifice? I can't imagine how he will reply, because I'm not even sure what to say to him in the first place. And you, sir, who do you hold in your heart when you come here?
Who?
Oh yeah, a mentor. He left us 23 years ago, but I never forgot him. He must have been a great man. I heard that this park was established for to commemorate the victims from 23 years ago. Every tree standing here replaced a twisted horn sculpture made of flesh and blood. I have to admire them. During those dark times, they had the courage to stand up and resist fate. Perhaps you're the same. A lot of the music we listen to is much older than even the entire history of Lethania. The wheels of the department continue to live on in us through their music. Live on in us. Right, I want to believe that. Do you see that man standing over there?
You mean the one carrying a sword?
The one who's been carrying a sword? Who's been following you?
Oh.
That's the one.
Do you know him?
Serious, calm, lacking emotion. Their faces always look so alike, I don't even bother distinguishing them anymore.
Yeah, what's up, dude? Stern youth.
Most of the music we listened existed even before we wrote it.
That's good. That's a good line.
My time's up, isn't it?
You certainly enjoy wasting time, Graf Fortica.
Wunderbar. So I didn't mistake you for someone else. Truth be told, Herr Overseer, I did think I was ready for you when I first walked into the park. If their majesties want my life, then they can have it. After all, from then till now, and even for the foreseeable future, my life has never truly been a boon to anyone. A boon to anyone.
Did you come here to plan your suicide?
I only considered it for a moment. Besides, if I'd pointed my wand on my throat, you'd rush in to stop me, no?
The voice of Mundane has yet to play, so you cannot die.
What a shame. No matter who I hear that from. No matter who I hear that from, never makes me the slightest bit happy. Can you hear that, Shallow? I spent the afternoon reviewing my past through the sound of music, and myself on the water's surface. And my conclusion? My life really isn't worth any more than it was a few years ago. However, just like back then, no one can use it or manipulate it, especially not you people.
Oh. What are you saying? An ambush?
Okay, Evan. Several black spheres conjured with arts leap from the portals in the area. They had been camouflaged with the reflections of the trees in the water, and accompanied the melodies drifting through the air as they accumulated energy from the wobbly ripples.
Ugh.
Got him. So they sent a whole party just to execute me. Would you like me to perform a deep bow in appreciation for their majesties? Sadly, I'm doomed to disappoint them. I still haven't figured out when I will play for him. But there is one thing I will absolutely tell him myself. I tried. I was always trying. I never stopped resisting.
Nice.
Cool! Ivanhoe is so cool. That's nice. Harrison Folgen unlocked. Yeah, so that's the minigame, right? Yeah, this. What is this? Oh, yeah. Collectibles, nice. When do we... Oh, through the stages we unlock the... Because there always is... Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, it has to be through the stages or through... something else, I don't know. I'll check that out later. Let's keep going with the story for now. Well, the tutorial now. Here we go. It is control I desire, and control I shall have. Tuning node heals when attacked, when activated when a song's variation, changes the variation, and applies a buff to a friendly unit. Huh. Okay. I mean, let's see how this works. But yeah, I'm glad we're getting more development of him.
Commence tracking.
Not that he was lacking by any means, but yeah. Let's see. A Flotsys who wants to join the game's orchestra after a few attacks and his attacks increase. Oh, that's what yeah. I feel it was the first time he showed up. Yo, Churney, okay.
There is always music playing in Zwillingstürme, and the mediocre are bound to be swayed by its tune. If it changes, so too will their attacks.
Oh man, so good. I'm not gonna be able to focus vibing to this. The minus one for lane holding. They're stealing my setup. They looked at your setup, go your teams.
However, it will always follow specific progression, and we've already interpreted the music in this area. There will be 3 variations in battle. The piece will at times be passionate, and at times melancholic.
Right, okay. So this is normal so far?
Your orders? Filthy scum.
Oh, this one is just increase attack, okay. There it is, passionate. Yeah, oh, that increases the movement speed so much. The enemy's attack speed and movement speed have suddenly increased after listening to the passionate melody.
A passionate piece will rouse their spirits, greatly increasing their attack speed and movement speed, or reducing their defense.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's what I remember hearing, yeah. It will decrease their defense, which sounds good, but you know, the attack increase, I don't know. I guess if you can just out-heal it, but later on there are other units that I feel like Melancholic is better to use, so yeah.
Some will even resonate with the music and gain special abilities, so be sure to act accordingly.
Right, now they deal arts. Oh, let's go! Playable Churney here. So yeah, attack deals damage when passionate variation is active. So good. Oops, I think I hit something by mistake. Ah, it lit up. Enemy attack speed increases as they listen to music. They're just like us, they really are.
There is a tuning node keeping the music in harmony. It will come under your control after taking a number of attacks. If we can manage to control all the nodes in the area, we'll be able to change the music playing here and hinder the enemy's advance.
Right. I didn't want to attack that one. It has a shield, girl. It has a shield, girl. Okay. But this node got some kind of arts blocking and hits on it, and nothing's making a dent.
That will be a one-way art screen. Try a different angle.
I'm assuming. Oh yeah. With Fang? Okay. Ooh, also Fang Altar coming out. That's cool.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. See with that one, nice.
I see all the nodes are under our control. Activate them with the proper timing to change the music and disrupt their advance.
Wait, so do I click on it? Oh, okay.
Filthy scum.
Yeah. So yeah, when the aggressive one comes through, we can switch it. Oh, okay. So I was waiting for that.
The music's turned passionate again, and there's a bunch of enemies heading our way.
Now, adjusted with the node. Enemies swayed by a melancholic piece will have a slightly reduced attack speed and movement speed, but the attack will be greatly increased. After using the node to adjust the music to a melancholic variant, our unit's attack speed will be slightly reduced, but their attack will be greatly increased as well. However, this effect is only momentary, so be sure to make use of it. Furthermore, melancholic music may also benefit certain enemies, so feel free to improvise as necessary based on the situation, yeah. So I can switch it right now. Right, so it slows them down. Cool.
Shall I open?
What do you do? Oh, resistance, okay.
Shall
Cool.
I close? Shall I close? Shall I open?
Shall I open? Shall I close? So you can switch it back. Right, okay, that's cool. I don't know if that's gonna pay off though. Oh gosh. Wait, I should have dropped this.
Got it.
Yep.
Come on.
Heal that wound in no
Oh
time.
crap, get some healing. I was just trying to try out the skill. That was close. Okay, yep, go ahead. So what is this one? What does that mean? This melancholic powers him up, okay. Switch it. Yeah, okay. Long stone to target when melancholic variation is active, okay. Don't want that. That's cool. And it's cool that you can switch them at will. It's not dependent on how many hits you inflict. That is nice. Oh gosh.
Hang in there.
I think we just, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as that. Where did my mouse go?
What are you waiting
there.
for? Game over for you.
Bunk. Bunk. There we go. Cool.
I foresaw this result earlier. A perfect victory.
This is where artist defending skills will be nice. Yeah. Oh. Okay, this is cool. So this one's okay. Just normal defense. Oh, lower resistance. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be probably an event where arts are gonna be useful. Or not. Well, this one, yeah, because it's a caster, yeah. So lower defense. And this one, yeah, it's lower resistance. Not by a lot, but you know. Well, I don't know by how much, right? Because it's just letters. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Gonna stretch a bit. And then we'll continue. I'm liking so far reading through the story. Because, you know, reading through the story, it does tire my voice a little bit. But then with the stages, it kind of gives me time to rest it a little bit. So, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel with that. And I know it does maybe disrupt a little bit of the pacing of the story. But let me know. I'll be right back. Gonna check Fang Altar meanwhile. Yeah, check it out.
Hello. Alright. We back. Let's see. My sanity is doing great. It's very Should I use a little bit? Because I feel like we're not gonna use all the sanity in this one. Well, yes. Did I misclick? What happened? I know how this works. Yes. Weird. Okay. Unless something changed, I don't know. But yeah, is that? Oh, does that work for this? I know they added a thing where you can use autoplay multiple times. But no, I guess not. Yeah. Oh.
Glad to see you
Yep.
again.
Okay. Just watched 5th anniversary preview. I think I need to visit a doctor. The animation or what did you see, Gal? But yeah, they popped up with that. Let's see, 2 exits or 1 exit, 2 entrances. This thing is here. Right. Okay, so you gotta take control of all of them, right? That's what I understood from that. Oh, the contents. Okay. Yeah. So you were saying, yeah, the Arknights for the first couple stages. Let's see. Who can we have in this? I mean, I guess we saw that some arch defenders will be useful. Actually, yeah, I would like to build Asbestos because I didn't know Asbestos was also arch protector. Oh no, I already got Durner here. Yeah, haven't built Churney either. Probably should. They have Asbestos? No, Asbestos I have it only on 50. I could use Croissant for some hits. Have any other? Let's see. There's some people who can, add some damage. What is baseline? Oh, healing. Healing Guardian, nice. Cool. Vistus has resistance skill. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's here. Touches the next instance for damage. Reduces arch damage taken by 50%. Oh, during the skill duration. Like range expands. Yeah, so not like exactly resistance. Like Journey resistance is kind of ridiculous, right? Because 50%. Yeah, so you just have 5, and then I'm assuming she gets a little more resistance. Yeah, I think by default they have E2 20 resistance, right? Arch defenders. I think something like that, right? I mean, I guess let's see how this works. Sure. Actually, instead, let me Unix. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I'll see. I'll get jump scared after reading through this. Let's see. Oh, hello, girl.
Once upon a time, there was a child who was imprisoned in an old tower.
Sleep Kidding module. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's go. But yeah, hardest part of the event is gonna be vibing for sure.
The script of his life had been written from the moment of his birth. Like an opera, every aria, every scene was meticulously planned, and all he could do was follow it. One day, the child realized that he was part of the show.
That he was part of the show, yeah.
It was all a masquerade. Love, hate, resentment. Everything around him was fake. Confused, frightened, and angry, he called the score fate and tried to resist it. At one point, he even thought he had succeeded in escaping from the stage. But he forgot that freedom granted by another can never be true freedom. When the threads of fate tightened again, there was nowhere for him to go except back on stage. But this time, he chose to fight. The show will go on. He will struggle for the benefit of the audience in the seats. Still, he thought he could at least glare back at them and scorn the fate that they had imposed upon him. But he often wonders, if he was still in the play, how can he tell where the stage ends and the audience begins? And if all of us are part of a play like this, how will we know when it truly ends?
Okay, waxing poetic out here. Poor kid. Will he get out? Will he become a hero and defeat the bad guy? A hero. Sadly, not everyone can be a hero. Given enough time, some heroes stop being heroes, or even villains. It's not this kind of story I want to hear. Alright. Let's start from even earlier in the story then. That way, we won't get to the ending you don't want to hear today. 9, hurry up already! You guys like playing at Forest Park, don't you? Did you know that it wasn't actually built to commemorate the heroes who died resisting the Witch King? Gustav Park was built to commemorate the deeds of a great ruler. And in his story, he was a hero too. Something you either die a hero, yeah. It always comes back to it, doesn't it? It always does. Hoof, hoof, ha! I don't know what that means. So that's how it is. If it isn't my old friends. I knew it. It didn't make any sense for their majesties to go through the trouble of bringing me back and sparing my life for a few days, only to send assassins. Oh, hello. Witch King's Echo.
You are the key to the plan, Graf Urtica.
Yes, you all heard this one before. Have you learned nothing from what happened with Gertrude? All that effort, and not even the ruins of a concert hall to show for it. What do you want from me this time? To blow up the park above us?
Grafin Strollo's failure was born of ignorance. She and the original experimenters were nothing but useless rabble. They knew His Majesty's melody, but not how to play it properly, and foolishly sought to use it as a weapon to spread the calamity of Originum. Such uncouth violence is an affront to Arth. Even if he had awakened from it, he would have sentenced them to death for their blasphemy. Of course. So you're saying that Gertrude was a fraud, but you're the real deal? Then, what? You need me to appeal to their majesties to bestow you a medal proving your commitment to the arts? You seek only your understanding. You are His Majesty's heir, the symbol of his glory, the manifestation of his flesh and blood, and the continuation of his melody. We believe that you will bring glory back to Urtica and to Lithanian.
Then do it.
Take back his glory, his flesh and blood, his melody.
Leave my girl alone, yeah. I won't there though. Without those, what will be left of the individual known as Sevenholds?
Perhaps it is your infection, or perhaps the result of Rhode Island's training. You've certainly become stronger, and yet, you show not even a silver of His Majesty's strength.
That's so. I don't know, I think he can take you guys. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. I must go.
Whoa! Freeze.
What are you doing here?
Take another step and I'll have you arrested.
But I haven't...
You haven't formally joined us lunatics yet? Good for you.
They are not lunatics. Maybe you see His Majesty's reign as one of terror, but all he did was punish the nobles who stood in the way of progress.
You weren't there, kid.
How do you know? Why am I not allowed to miss him? Why can't I long for a Lithanian where someone like me could become somebody?
Because I know that they are better than you do.
Exactly. Tell him.
Listen, young. When I first came to Lithanian, I accidentally stepped on a poster on the ground. Every other person on the street was probably a spy. I was a traitor from Laterano at the time, and they planned to execute me as a subversive foreign element.
Whoa, that was weird. You could have contacted the Notarian Hall or the 7th Tribunal.
Certainly, Reverend Executor. Just like you could have broken into the most heavily guarded archjail on your own and rescued me. But like most Sancta, your wings are ornamental, not functional. Lithanian is more than a stone's throw from Laterano. Not even you could have helped a Liverai who was secluded to be executed the very next day.
But you survived and became Lithanian.
Because someone saved my life. A limping old Liverai, a soldier who'd killed a few Gauls in his time, He later joined the Gendarmerie, essentially the Witch King's secret police at the time. He took pity on me and got me out, and told the executioner could a fancy new cigarette case for his trouble. Only a few days later, the Witch King executed another batch of dissidents right here in this park. And when I looked up from the crowd, can you guess whose face I saw among the twisted statues? Are you scared? You should be. Go home, young, and don't ever get involved in these things again. Man, that's what he needed, a good talking to. We should go too, Reverend Executor.
You've also detected the use of arts. Someone is fighting.
I'll let the Empress's voice know. Let them worry about it.
We will miss our chance to apprehend the criminal.
When will you understand? I don't want that chance. If I strolled into that park, I find a group of masked people calling themselves the Echoes of Herkensharn. And their majesties will certainly expect me to draw their weapons and arrest or kill them. But do you know whose face I'd seen when I removed their masks? Perhaps the heir of a Graf or the Scion of Kurfürst. As for me, if I'm lucky enough to survive, I'd be sent straight back to jails. This battle in the park? Huh. It'd go down as nothing more than a little brawl over some private grudge. Just like Jan's sister, Julia. I tried to catch the last bastard to see her, but couldn't touch a hair on his head because of his father's title, his family, and the Crazerness intervention. Damn.
An enforcer of the law should act only in accordance with the law, not his own interests.
Then when was the law cared about a man's life or death?
The law allows you to leave a last will and testament. If you are killed in battle, I will see it executed to the letter.
You have one twisted sense of humor. But that reminds me, when I joined the uprising against the Witch King and attacked the Spire, I truly believed that I left something behind, even in death. But look at me now, an alcoholic who spent his days taking bribes and bowing to high nobles. You're absolutely right. I'm not fit to enforce the law. I bet the old man who saved me is rolling in his grave.
You should be. What?
You should be. The answer is always you should be, yes.
The events of the past should not cloud your judgment of the present. You could not save that girl named Julia, but you saved her brother, and you have the chance to save someone else.
I envy you, Reverend Executor. Back when I left Laterano, I thought the Sancta were hard to understand, but now I realize that there is no one simpler. But are the laws of Laterano always correct?
Good question. I have in fact encountered a case like the one you mentioned.
What?
The case I am pursuing right now. It is very special to me. Her actions have seriously threatened the Order of Laterano. The outcome is clearly wrong, yet she has continued to escape the law's judgment.
Do you ever feel doubt then? Disappointment?
In my experience, disappointment is born from having previously held strong positive feelings towards something.
Which you never had? You're different from the other Sancta I know. You've never loved Laterano, have you?
I do not believe such sentiments to be necessary to perform my duties.
Maybe you're right. Or maybe, when you're finally forced to doubt yourself, and find yourself wavering lost like me, you'll realize that you need a strength, a reason.
Have I mentioned Kite Ahead before? Yeah, I should check the Laterano events for sure.
And that's when you'll discover that the law offers no guidance.
Hopefully we'll catch up with the main story soon, and then we'll be able to jump into that. I hear a cello. The target is just ahead. If you refuse to follow, I will proceed to the suspect's location and complete the mission myself.
Go.
I will prefer to have the cooperation of the Gendarmerie.
Not my problem. I need to head back and hand over my resignation to the City Council. Don't worry, I'll pass the documents you gave me along to my successor before I leave Zwillingstürme.
I hear a cello. Must be my target, yeah. I do not believe that the former hero is dead, Loris Borden.
Oh?
After all, you're standing right in front of me. Accurately determining a person's life or death is part of my job.
Seriously?
Huh. I love his expressions. They clearly took their time with this. Sometimes you see an NPC, even if it's a recurring one, and they just have like 2 or 3 like, expressions. But no, it's actually, maybe it's not even that there are many expressions, but they're just used them in a really good way. For real? The target isn't here. This cello tune.
You see the sculpture spraying water. Their arts have been modified to reproduce her performance.
Ah, it's a trap.
Why are you pointing that at me, Sancta? Have you lost your mind?
Federico just instantly shotgun to the face of the little kid. Marigold Alley, Forest Park. You have been at the scene of every incident. Your behavior is abnormal for a Lethanian of your age. That's a good point, I guess. Not to aim a gun at a kid, but you know, to be suspicious at least. The evidence proves plenty of reason to suspect you.
That's why you're pointing a gun at me? Did it ever occur to you that I could be on your side?
When dealing with someone attempting to hide their identity, detention followed by interrogation is the most efficient option.
You're even less flexible than a statue turned by the worst caster. What? I was wondering who this trap was for. Any Lethanian child of the street could have told you this wasn't a live performance.
That's funny.
Whoever said it must know you well. She knew you'd come after the sound of a cello, like a hungry tusk beast, pouncing on a piece of meat, ignoring everything else.
Sandcow Colombians again, somehow, yeah. This Colombian Sancta, right?
Giving her an opening to approach her real target.
Loris Borden. Oh no!
That spineless gendarmerie commander? Why bring him up?
Your assessment is correct. Arturia lured me away. It is Lord Boris she wants.
Freak!
Uh-oh. Tim, it's me. Is Jan back yet? Okay, good. Tell him I'm very sorry about his sister. About Yulia. I'm leaving Lethanian soon. The leads I've collected over the years are in my house in Bodenshoft. The key is in the wallet I gave you. Give it to Jan. Hopefully, someone will take over the case after I'm gone. I've been pursuing it for so long. Couldn't get results, but maybe someone else can. What the? This is a bigger commotion than the previous ones. Pim, I'm near Forest Park. There's a situation here. Get a team over. No, one team might not be enough. Get everyone you can. Yeah, it's probably those masked Skirken. Maybe they set fire under the asses of a pack of gloom pincers in order to blow out the sewers. It's just hope no unlucky bastard gets caught up in this mess. Let's just hope. I'm afraid to say an unlucky is probably gonna follow. But it's you. Music. Who's there? A Sancta? Reverend the Executor? Is that you? The events of the past should not cloud your judgment of the present. You could not save that girl named Yulia, but you saved her brother, and you have the chance to save someone else. An illusion? No, just a memory. Oh, Pim, no, it's nothing. There's only me here. It's just what I was reminded. It's just that I was reminded of something. Okay. Yeah, the bastards are right below me. I'll leave a beacon here. Yeah, I know, it's dangerous. I'll keep my distance.
Run away with your tail between your legs, Maynard. Whatever courage you once had is ancient history. The first soldier to set foot in Witch King's Spire. Do you really think you're still that same hero?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, because it sounds like a phone, but I'm assuming it's not a phone. It's like a radio, some type of wireless comm that they have. You know, obviously short distance, but still. Get out of my head. No, I wasn't talking to you, Pim. Time to move. I'm gonna hang up. It does sound like a phone, but I guess it's like a local phone or something.
I know better than anyone that I'm a coward. I couldn't find out how Yulia died. Couldn't even take revenge for her. Yulia. Yulia. What would you say if you saw me now? You were always so warm and gentle. Maybe you wouldn't let your disappointment show. Don't hang your head, young. Hey there, old man. Now it's your turn to pop out of my memories, huh? You're not too quick on the uptick, but you got guts. Not many could look a picture of the Witch King in the eye, let alone step on it. I was just an unlucky bastard who happened to walk by. Was it really worth losing your life over someone like me? Don't feel like you owe me anything. Did you really think I was going to die in bed after working for the Witch King for so many years? Letting you go just helped me sleep at night for once, for the last few days of my life. Same goes for you, young. If you feel guilty, then try saving a few more lives before you go. The livery limps away and disappears into the shadow beneath the sun. It's a long one, like the one the Spire cast all those years ago. Many lives faded into those shadows, with no soul to gaze upon them. It was how things were, and how they still are. Cello music fades. Only the tremors beneath his feet remain. He knows they are the sounds of innocent souls struggling for life. He could stay put. He could leave Lethanian like he left Laterano. All he'd need to do is turn around and leave, like he's done for decades now. So much easier than leading the charge, no? I'm tired, old man. I want to live. Not just that, but to drink freshly brewed beer every day, listen to jazz with Pim and the boys after work, and to take a trip to Sami next summer. I couldn't die a hero like you did. But why? Why? Why am I disappointed? Huh. He still isn't there. Okay, back to the fights, I guess. You're tired, young Graf. Yes, it's a theme, I guess, getting tired right now. Apathy eats away at you. If you continue to use your arts, only death awaits. And are you afraid of that? I fear only what we must do to stop you. My head hurts. We do not wish to harm you, but the Concertmaster says that the melody within you is more valuable than your mind. We will put you to sleep for a while, if need be. You want to wipe my mind? I won't let... Who's there? Oh, what? A livery. In a gendarmerie uniform? Just one? Trying to be a hero, are you? Help him out. Go. My men are on their way. He hears the strange say to him. Don't let him get away! The real PNG action effects, oh boy. Even hell knows he will not get another chance. They're getting better and better every month. Blood drips down from a corner of his mouth. His head is splitting. The battle behind him continues. He wants to see the face of his hero, but the tiny silhouette is quickly engulfed in light from arts and explosions. All he can do is run. He keeps running. He knows not where his path leads, nor the effort it will take to escape this predestined, yes. Overture Sentinel. Interesting.
ETA 6 miles.
Ooh. Okay. It's that one. What's this one? Yeah. I don't know why I keep playing the same thing.
I have a visual.
But okay. I feel like, yeah, maybe some DP could be useful. Okay. This is ready. Man. So good. Wait, do I have you in... Dang it, I have in third skill. Who am I trying to use? Oh yeah.
Artillerymen in position.
shape.
Bum, bum. Yeah, okay. Flash time machine cross, okay.
In position. Thunder roar.
Guess I'll, sure. That works. You first. Nice.
Need some fire.
I'll wait for the other one.
Is not an option.
This is fun. Ooh, Remnant Orchestra Hornist. Textile attach when passionate variations. Okay. Additional
Just
target. Okay.
who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Not you.
Orders. Load. Fire.
Ooh, it's cool.
Just who
Yeah, sure.
are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I don't know. I need to figure out what works better for this. Whoa,
Fire to turn up the heat.
it's a lot of fire. All right. Activate that.
Yielding is not an option.
So good.
It's my turn.
Does it reach? Yeah, it does reach down there. Nice. Explain it. Use you.
The match is starting.
Yielding is not an option.
Replace. Yeah, place her on the wrong spot.
Your orders. I will win this match.
Oh, it is a constant one.
Yeah.
It's cool. Replace here.
This will be over
I guess.
soon.
Yeah. You.
Hey, dummies, bring it on!
So good.
Need some fire to turn.
Yielding
No,
is
let's
not
wait a
an
little bit.
option.
Actually, I mean, you can use it. I think it lasts for long enough, yeah.
Your orders. I will win this match. What can I do you for?
Let's see with you.
I'm ready to fight.
This will be over soon.
There you go. First Defender Knights. Nice. All the defenders for Defender God. Music is the final boss in this event. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty fun. Yeah, that was weird. It was like a completely different playstyle. Yeah, it's cool. What's up, guys? We didn't see them in the first part. Don't your eyes get tired staring at a book for so long? I'm used to it. I read Arknight stories. Legend of Defender Knights begins here in Lithuanian. This will be over soon. Instant GG, she was right. Yeah, called it. In my tournament days, my schedule was always packed. Time to myself was precious, so I often spent entire nights reading. Oh, dang. That's some Avatar level joke. Don't feel pressured. I've only just returned to Lithuanian. What did Toph say? Yeah, I tried books and they don't really do it for me. Even in Casimir's, I never forgot where my home was. Over there, they call me the Knight from Lithuanian. My Lithuanian guests often discuss poetry and music from home with me, and praise me for being a paragon of the light of Lithuanian elegance. They're not wrong. Yet I spent most of my time away from this country. Other than the language and the books I've read, how much do I truly know about this land? Is there a point dome up ahead? Is there a pointy dome up ahead? What's the color of the tip? White, adorned with orange. It's my favorite flower shop. I can smell the flowers, but I wouldn't know if they're painted in a different color. I envy you. You have a brand new chance to appreciate this city, this country. Unlike me, who's never had the opportunity to see Zwillingstürme with my own eyes. Your eyes. My sight died with the Witch King 23 years ago. That's the last time I saw the city. Unlike me, you have a chance to see the beauty of the present and future that should be better. Oh. They do have phones, right? What? Hello, this is Drosty. What did you say?
Sorry, I heard you. I just couldn't believe what I heard.
What happened?
Who is it? The Gendarmerie who was a Candle Knight fan. I asked him to follow up on the art gallery incident. Neither of us thought it would be a simple case. But what I didn't expect was...
Yeah, that's a straight up phone, yeah.
Loris Borden. Confirmed death.
No!
Cause of death is origin of Mart's trauma for at least 5 different sources. Direct cause of death is believed to be a suffocation caused by the wreckage penetrating the lungs. The next step is to destroy the statue and retrieve the body. Man, it was expected, but... Statue is believed to have been extracted by an extremely rare form of a matter reconstruction arts, and appears to be highly resistant to damage.
I hate that I called that. I was so hopeful that I was gonna be proven wrong. Man.
Wait up, you're too fast. What the hell are you doing?
Loris Borden was a citizen of Laterano. Notarian Hall regulations dictate that I examine his body to ascertain whether he left it behind an executable will.
So you'll shoot the whole crime scene to pieces?
I am quite accurate. My calculations indicate only a 27% chance to destroy the statue without damaging the body will cause a collapse.
You can't...
Explain.
First of all, the Gendarmerie has the area surrounded. They heard the gunshots and will be here in 3 minutes. When they do, they'll see you, a Sancta, pointing a gun at a mutilated body of their commander.
I'll be quick. Dang. The saying goes, hope for the best, prepare for Arknights. Yep. Yep, that works.
I said, first of all. More importantly, there's no way you can retrieve Rodin's body intact. His flesh is a part of the statue now. They're completely inseparable.
Separable, yeah. Not even with your arts?
You didn't seriously think a kid like me couldn't do the Witch King's arts, did you?
Maybe. I'm new here. Over here! It took them less than 2 minutes. You should have mentioned your second point first. If there is excessive difficulty in completing the objective, then I will then relay the retrieval of Loris Borden's body.
My bad. I didn't think there could possibly be anyone harder to communicate with than her.
Dang. Put down your weapon! Turn around! We're surrounded.
I'll count to 10, then we make a run for it.
What? Your name?
Name? Mika. Mika Wolf. Wait, that's not now. Now's not the time for introductions, is it?
You're attempting to persuade me to violate the laws of Lethanian. I must reassess the logic of continuing to work with you.
We share a common goal. I want to find Arturia too. Is that enough?
Very well. But this is an international matter. His Holiness will want me to...
The culprit won't wait for the diplomatic process to finish.
What is the count at now?
10. Let's just say it's 10. Go!
Man, only Arknights pulls this goofy Looney Tunes type move after the poor veteran just got mutilated. Only in Arknights.
Rodroste. What's the situation, Pim?
The suspects fled the scene. A small lupo with unusual arts, and the gun-wielding Sancta. Must be the one who broke into the art gallery. I don't think so.
Sancta and a lupo. Is that the crime scene?
I wouldn't advise heading into the sewers, mind them. It's not a sight for the faint of heart. No, I mean, he warned you.
Herr Borden's footprints stretch from the entrance into this area. The scent of original arts. There was a big fight here. A statue in the shape of the Witch King's twisted horns. Not at all how the books describe them. Wait, is that Herr Borden's face in the middle of the statue? How could they be so cruel?
Oh. No, what the heck?
Who's there?
Oh.
I know you're there. Show yourself. Don't worry, I'm neither Gendarmerie nor secret police. I'm just mourning for Herr Borden, like you.
Okay, it was hard to tell, you know, with NPCs.
Did you know him? Only in passing. When we first met, he reminded me of many people I've worked with in Casimir's. People who once dreamt big dreams with a burning passion, but it's a rare soul that never wavers, always shining bright like a lighthouse. Most are like Herr Borden, or myself. Which makes me all the more curious. What made him decide to face such a dangerous foe by himself? And why him? Why kill such an ordinary man, when already resigned to his own mediocrity? But he wasn't an ordinary man. He was a hero. He came here to save lives. Do you need a handkerchief? I'm sorry. I was so stupid. I'm the one who got him killed. He told me to run, so I ran. But I should have known they wouldn't let him live. Who exactly are they? I'm not so sure myself. All I know is that they will wear masks and call themselves the Echoes of Herkensorn. The name of the Witch King. I've read that his followers believe that using his name grants them wisdom and insights, even after his death. It's not just a legend. Didn't you see the statue they made from Loris's flesh? They're pursuing traitors in his name. They're punishing traitors. They say that the soul of the traitor will lead them to the lost Genesis horn.
The statue in the park comes alive. It stands up, swinging its stone instrument like an executioner's axe, bringing it down on the people below. What the?
Ah! Look out!
Yep, take him. Just grab him.
That was close. Did something crush the statue? It's so dark. It's nothing. Just never speak that name to anyone ever again. Could the legends really be true? Is it true that His Majesty isn't really dead? And that we still live under his gaze? Try to forget everything you saw and heard these past few days, other than Herr Borden's sacrifice. As an Empress's voice, I promise you that his death will not fade into silence. Follow the light. My candle will protect you.
Cool. Go AFK for 15 minutes in 5 minutes. No problem, go.
The lost Genesis horn. I've heard rumors.
I mean, the Witch King could be dead, but you know, lingering echoes. Still be a thing.
Before he jumped from his pyre following his leash's death, the Witch King's concertmaster claimed that the Genesis horn still stands somewhere on this land. At first, their majesties believed that this to refer to the spire of the Witch King. But that spire had long since been toppled. Indeed, their majesties destroyed every brick and tile that could have contained the Witch King's arts, and recombined them to the bones and blood of the twin empresses' spires. The remnants believe that the spire still exists then. Or maybe it's not a spire at all. In Lethanian, a spire is simply a symbol of one prowess in arts.
Sorry?
If your theory is correct, and there's some kind of ritual behind these arts, then they must be looking for the final secret of the Witch King left in this realm. Death of the Witch King. The theme of Frost Simon's final painting. The Witch King remnants do not pick their victims at random. Perhaps the secret they're looking for has something to do with their painting. Her Majesty's casters have examined all the artwork in the museum and found nothing of note. Perhaps she left other clues in the creation process. Frau Lowenstein, please proceed to Frau Simon's residence. I'll see you there.
Okay. Here they are. How did they escape? I guess they were far. Yeah, I don't know why I pictured the soldiers just in front of them right away. So I don't think they would have been able to get away like that. Yeah.
You're going to walk the streets just like that? Don't you know that the gendarmerie are looking for you?
It is more efficient to find Arturia before they catch up. Well, that would have been a good excuse to create a Federico outfit. That would have been cool.
You don't even care how big a mess you make, do you? Just don't leave the cleanup to me.
You said we share the common goal.
I suppose. And you said that Arturo lured you away to target that officer. But why? Why give him a chance to fight back if she just wanting him dead? Is murder not enough for her? Does she enjoy watching people die in pain?
I mean, it's not that, but yeah, it's more than just, you know, she would have just killed him, obviously.
No, she takes no joy in hurting others.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. At least she didn't strike me as that.
Are you sure about that? She's hanging out with the Witch King's remains. Why would you expect her to have basic morals?
The fine morals, right?
Huh? If morals are a set of behavioral rules that ensure social order, then yes, Arturo is certainly a dangerous criminal with no regard for mortality. However, if they represent the impetus and capacity to understand and respect the emotions and experiences of another, then I have never met an individual with more morals than her.
Seems to be the case, yeah.
In her mind, that's her way of making him redeem himself.
That's a good one, yeah. I was thinking there was something to that.
Get to the point.
Arturia did not intend to kill Loris Borden.
That statue was an affront to life. She would have deemed it unbearably ugly.
Interesting. But yeah, I thought there will be something to that.
Old noble upstairs. What's the commotion this time? Have those ignorant peasants come to cause trouble again? Why do we give the gendarmerie so many favors if they can't even do their jobs? Get me on the line with Borden. What did you say? Borden's dead? I knew the gendarmerie were trash.
Wow. A lot of respect, huh?
It's shallow. Not too bad. It sounds just like the one from a few days ago. No doubt this culturally rich alley has drawn the attention of a famous musician.
Famous musician.
Wings in a halo? My goodness, it's a sancta from Laterano. I dread for the future of our dear Lethanian.
This piece is dedicated to the return of the hero, Loris Borden.
The tune of the cello echoes through the alley. The moment the hero of days past rediscovered his courage, he suppressed love and hatred, regret and determination, hope and despair, all are revealed by its melody. It is the sound of mourning, of remembrance, of praise. Victoria Lethanian the nobility sucks. Real.
The life that should have faded is brought back more brilliant than ever, brighter than the morning sun, brighter than the blooming flowers.
Pro Simon's belongings have been sorted and laid out upstairs. Pro Lowenstein, are you crying?
I think I'm seeing memories. Are the marigolds in the alley blooming?
Yes, this was her favorite season. She used to lean by the window, painting the passerby.
Yes, I remember. Loved her paintings. My memories of them have never faded in color. Those golden days, when we all lived with hope for the future. But before you know it, it's all in the past. Take me to Friada's room, Anna.
Frieda?
Hello.
You're back, Frau Trusty. Of all the novels I've met, I've never known a more avid reader.
I would like to access the library at the top floor.
The top floor? The Forbidden section?
I need to review the records of the forbidden research conducted by the Witch King's remnants in recent years.
That might be an issue.
I can get Her Majesty's permission immediately, if necessary.
There is no need for that. Naturally, the Forbidden section is open to an Empress's voice. However, I'm afraid that all the documents were removed this morning.
May I ask you who did it?
A Spirecaster, on Her Majesty's orders, as far as I know.
But it was Her Majesty who gave me her blessing to come here.
As you well know, there is more than one woman who bears that title, right?
Interesting. Was it you?
I hope you're ready. I won't tolerate any more interruptions to the plan.
What?
Almost there. I just need these experiment notes. You Lethanians have such awful hobbies. It's such a bother trying to sift something useful from all the chaff. Gertrude Strollo was simply a convenient woman to set up to take the fall. Her talents were mediocre.
Damn.
Did you involve every noble in this? Even the ones who had secret dealings with the Victorian dukes last time? Everyone I could find. A familiar tone. No wonder they fear you so much, Your Majesty. Do you know what they call you behind closed doors? The next Witch King. I have to say, your similar taste in wardrobe does you no favors either. I've never denied what Heckenforn's intelligence, skill and strength meant to Lethanian. In fact, that's exactly what we need right now.
Meaning that she can't catch a break, yeah. She's just a punching bag.
The Kurfürsten wouldn't like the sound of that at all. It's not the title of Witch King that they fear. What they fear is Leosolets, and I walking Herkenshorn's old path and encroaching on the power of interest. You remind me of old Leopold, when the two of you were born. He asked me what the life expectancy of children born of the eldritch arts was. And your answer? I said, I can't give a precise answer, Your Excellency. The Grover Sog. I don't know how to pronounce this letter. If you guys know, let me know. But I'm sure they'll outlive you. I doubt he was happy to hear that. Was I wrong? He wanted to see the fall of Herkenshorn, but forgot to take his own age into account.
That's funny.
Leopold participated in the Battle of the Four Emperors, and led the revolution that overthrew the Witch King. He was undoubtedly a hero of Lethanian. Heroes can be greedy too. Greed can be forgiven, as long as they stand for a unified Lethanian. Otherwise, the greed must be parted from their positions, or their heads from their necks.
Damn.
Ruling with an iron fist, I see. But what does Evingagnath think about that? Liselot does not approve of my methods. She whispers in my ear that such radical measures only create more opposition. She thinks herself the gentle mother. Your words will sting her. Grimax, my harsh Kaiserin, it's so unsettling to see such sentimentality on your face. Liselot really loves Lethanian and its people. As such, she is destined to stand in my way. Good. Now there's the dark, prudent Luke I know and love. Did you want to convince me that you'll be able to see it through when the time comes? Many scholars believe that those born from arts, like us, are born without a soul. Tch. They say the same of you. They believe that we are one of the same kind. Oh? For lack of souls, or for our cruelty? Tell me one more time, Fremont. We must find the Witch King's legacy.
Dang. Yeah, forget good cop, bad cop. We had good empress, bad empress. Yeah, keeping the balance, I guess. Evan Hall's researching. Nope. Distinct voice.
Someone calling to me? Was it you? Where's the one who saved my life?
Dead.
I'm sorry. Once again, I've let the courage of another go to waste. Water? You poured water on my face?
What?
Drink. You're mistaken if you think I'll simply cooperate. Ugh. If you won't drink, I'll have to take other measures. Is this medicine? Or some novel form of torture, Herr Executioner?
Dying is easy, especially for a frail, infected noble. But you have only one chance to do it. Before you die, think carefully about how you really want to make your curtain call. Bang!
That was close. I almost... anyway, good thing I made to pull through in the end. Sorry, Doctor. Please give me a minute. I need to get my emotions under control.
You're okay. Wow. We made quite the progress in these 3 hours of stream, didn't we? Oh man. Yeah, this story. So I guess, yeah, we'll definitely continue on Thursday. I'm also thinking, should we do this stage? Like, should we skip the story and do this stage? But I think with how much reading there is, I almost think, yeah, we should wait for that. So, yeah, I mean, the stages don't take too long. Unless we find a really tough one, which we might. But, yeah, hopefully the story will get the 3 hours, 3 chapters perfectly balanced, yep. I guess, yeah, if we do, because I was thinking, so we'll do Thursday stream, and then next Tuesday, and then probably Thursday as well. So, yeah, hopefully in that time we are able to complete the story. But yeah, I do want to keep them short, because I don't want to overexert myself, and I do have some stuff that I have been busy with, some side projects that hopefully I'll be able to show them at one point in the nearby future. So yeah, I don't want to overexert myself too much, but I did enjoy reading through that as I was going through the stories. I don't know, what did you guys thought of that? Thought it was, I don't know, obviously right now is not as, it doesn't show as much because the stages are just, you know, normal stages. But I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see if, you know, once we reach the boss or later stages, if it will, you know, feel like better that we are reading them or going into those stages with the context of the story, you know? We'll see, but anyway. The Empress celebration approaches. Celebration and commotion coexisting under the fires of Zwillingstürme. Many other concerts have been interrupted by unidentified noises, being forced to stop the performance later, throwing the capital into serious disorder. But the troublemakers are nowhere to be found. When even in you receive mysterious letters, sealed with cold wax. Accept the task and investigate this incident as you walk the streets of Zwillingstürme. You're an expert in witness interviews, starts the close for expositions. What? Continue to produce the witness moods, prying into what they actually saw, and then piece together the truth. Whoa! What? Inspired with clues, particularly in a session. Tap on that to confirm visitations more details. Okay, this is definitely I will do it in my own time type of deal. Yeah, because I will give it a proper read. What the heck? Whole detective game with this? Okay, sure. Compose arts tune. What? There's more? Joe sword. What? My lake. Oh, clear. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, the story's cool so far. What can I? Oh, because I still need to do this. Okay, I guess let's stay like that. Yes, I was gonna check the new operators, but yeah, I like it too. I like the pacing so far. Obviously, you know, it's a little boring. It's already showing how worth it's gonna be. So definitely taking it easy is the good way to do it. I'm assuming Lessing is probably the free unit that will get through the stages.
Glad to see you again, Doctor.
But yeah, I like it so far. Kinda like the investigation in the question. Oh, kinda, yeah. You're right. All right. So with that said, we got 50 more pulls to do for today. So let's get to it. So we start with 1 times, or should we just go into another 10 times? Actually, yeah. What do you guys think? Do we do 1 times or 10 times right away? In the meantime, I did bring some more energy bars for the while I was on break. So yeah, let's get that end stream RNG. Let's see. As soon as I've had this energy bar, sorry. Last time we started with 10 times, so maybe now we'll do 1 times first. Makes sense. Okay. Let's do it. No, should we just do right away skip? Do it. What's up, May? What was it? Was it the final pull that he did with a skip and it was Jessica? Was it Jessica or was it? I forgot which one it was, but yeah. That was wild. Let's see. Oh yeah, I just got a 5 stars
Captain
before.
of
Right.
Reserve Op Team A6, Orchid, reporting in. Are you the doctor? I look forward to work.
Look forward to. Right. Let's see. For start.
Reporting in! You must be the
Yo,
doctor.
Myrtle.
Call me Myrtle. Myrtle of Durin. Durin said I could get a job here, so...
You can. 3 so far. Okay. 2, 1 just fast. Okay. That was not expected. Every time I'm just chill and then yo.
About my identity. About my goals.
Let's go.
I am still the same Ree.
No way. Cool. Okay. So that was 54 pulls. Should we do it 10 times? We should probably do it 10 times right after that. That was cool. Okay. RNG kind of strong, not gonna lie. Yeah. Let's see now. Okay, 5 star. How many? Let's see. 1 5 star. Okay. Could it be? Oh, I meant to skip. There we go. Another wind slip, and a lot of wind slips. Or wind flits. There you go. 64. All right. Let's do another couple of 1 times. Let's see what we get. Sabotage. No, you're good. I'm surprised. Some units, I'm like, they have been around for a long time. I'm surprised they don't have an ENBA. Like Popcar. Popcar only recently got an EN voice. It's funny. Funny how, yeah, Popcar is not longer as much of a meme. Let's go. Okay, 4 star.
Reporting in! You must be
Another Myrtle. Let's go.
Call me Myrtle. Myrtle of Durin. Durin said I could get a job here, so...
So I think... Who was it that we got? Sure. Hello. Baseline. Yeah, baseline is the 5 star that you get. The new 5 star, I guess. Yeah. There will be more. Okay. Let's see what we got now. 4 star.
Are you...
Oh, another Jessica. We couldn't go along without her, yeah.
I'm Jessica from Black
Makes
Stone
sense.
Worldwide.
What's up, Jessica?
Sorry. I'm really bad at introducing myself.
Dang, it's like the game knows, like the volume of pulls that I have saved up is like, come on, I know, I know you have. We are gonna go through all those together. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Roberta. We meet
Roberta.
there. Once I sign here, I'll be your personal
They have-
stylist, right? Huh.
I don't think I have her on full potential, right? Or do I? Oh, I guess I do. Great. Oh, probably did it at one point. 70. Oh, I already did 71. I was gonna do a 10 pull after that. I guess let's do a 10 pull right now. Yeah. This is fun. Oh, okay, 5 star. How many? Let's see. 1. Okay. Another Winston. Oh no, Austa? Is it? Yeah, Austa. Yeah. Cool. All right. Another 1 times. And also, the second one we've gotten more luck with the 1 times, right? The first time we got Spectre with the first 10 times. So yeah, that was surprising, honestly. I guess yeah, let's get to 90 with 1 pulse, and then we'll do 1 last 10 pull after that.
I can tell you're hella different from that stuffy old bit. I mean,
Yep, catapult. I mean, you two leave it at. Yep. couple of words. I need to go that long.
Hello, I'm Meteor, the archer from the woods.
Once again, balance. Yeah.
An operator who is...
It's really a bit like that, right? 5th pull, bonk.
Where am I? Who am I?
There we go, we're winning. We might, oh no, not you. we might, well, hold on. We might be winning, Golo. We might be winning. So far, so good. I'm gonna do a couple more 1 times until we reach 90, and then we'll do 1 10 times to end the stream. RNG pulling through, yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you also get rid of rates, Golo? That's cool. A lot of good Utages, surprisingly. Let's see. No, I mean Popcar. Man, this is nothing compared to like back in the day, like the amount of times that we will see her. It was crazy. Okay.
Hi, I'm Spot from Operation Reserve Team A6.
Crash
My
Spot.
job is to protect the other troublemakers on my team, I guess.
I gotcha. Understandable. Okay, 2 more pulls. Let me not forget and go over like last time.
Hello, I'm Meteor, the archer from the woods. Do you need an operator?
I actually did tweet Golo that I was gonna, yeah. I'm gonna revise my strategy. I'm gonna like save up, but also do a couple pulls every now and then, like, because I mean it's 6 months, right? So we do have time. So yeah, I don't know why I clicked on this one. Yeah, cool art. Okay, one last pull for this one. Subchestnut. And final 10 times. Here we go. See what we get. Oh boy, alright. For today. Let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1. 5-star. Alright. We have heard you were saving for W. Yeah, they did here. I'll just skip. Yeah, Rook. Nice. Okay. That will be it for this time around. I guess, yeah, we also have the next the free rolls. So, how long will this will go on for? Until the 14th, so yeah, not next week. Okay, so maybe tomorrow I will do, yeah, just 50, or not tomorrow, on Thursday I'll do another 50. And then next week we'll do another 50, and then on Thursday maybe the last 100 or something like that. Just because we also have the free rolls, so to use those, to not waste those for the spark. At least as many as we can. So yeah, I think that works. What do we say to death and not to death and not to feature characters? Not today. Yeah, not today. We apparently were saving for W. Yeah, I said on Twitter, like, I am finally done saving for W and can now start saving for W. Haven't watched... I watched the first Lord of the Rings, I think. That's, I think that's the only one I've seen. When I was on a plane, someone next to me was watching, like, the final one, or the first part of the final one, I don't remember exactly. But, yeah, something along those lines. So, yeah. Savingception, yeah. Let's see, got you. Oh, I didn't know that I had full potential on Roberta. I guess, yeah, I keep forgetting that Roberta is 4-star. Just because I don't, we usually get her. Oh, here, yeah. Hello. Anyway. So, with that said, that will be it for this time, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you on Thursday to continue reading through the story, continue the stages, and obviously, more pulls. So yeah, thank you so much for coming by, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll obviously keep doing the single pulls every day. And, well, I guess tomorrow and then the next day. So yeah, anyway. Take care, everyone. No video tomorrow. Yes, a new Tears of the Kingdom episode tomorrow. And yeah, I'm recording it on Friday. That's what I was confused with. And yeah, on Thursday we'll continue. So with that said, thank you so much for coming by, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah, but it will be cool to get other altars. Definitely be cool. Keep your NPCs alive, everyone. Yep, that sounds good to me.
You look a little worse for wear every time I see you. Are you doing alright these days, Doctor?
I'm good, Jessica. It's been a little busy, but good. Okay, goodbye.